Look at me. What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself. You ain't make me, so you can't break me. You didn't build me, so you can't kill me. You know what? God established me. So there's nothing you can do to me. Look at me.
I go to the store, come back. Price is still going up. I go take a shit this morning. Came back, price went up. No matter what I do, I just keep hitting jackpot after motherfucking jackpot. Ching, ching, motherfuckers. Ching, ching. Woo! Hell yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Make money, money, make money, motherfucker! Say, make money, money, make money, motherfucker!
Ooh-wee! Hello, everyone. Welcome to XRP Boardroom, a live community chat. A live community chat where we talk XRP, we talk crypto, we talk Ripple, we talk whatever the fuck we want. We've talked Red Pill, and you can join too. Welcome to the boardroom. Let's run it, boys. Let's go. Ooh-wee. This is shout out to Bagman, XRP Bags. Thank you for all the years of the music, Bagman, that we are using on the show and have been this whole time. Thank you for all the music, Bags. Also, if you don't know who XRP Bags is, go to his fucking channel and hit subscribe. XRP Bags on YouTube. Hit subscribe and hit them likies, motherfuckers.
There's not one motherfucker in here that don't know who XRP Bags is, but we're gonna blast you out anyway, Mr. Bagman.
Equa Enox, Unk, Zerk, Nerdy, salute. Salute.
Hell yeah.
Equa Enox, love your ass. Let's go. Yeah, bro. Welcome. Nathan Stevens.
Talky
talk.
That's what most people do. They fucking talk too much. They forgot to walk it like I talk it. They just talk it like I talk it. They ain't doing shit.
Bro,
that's why they're about to get left in the dust.
I haven't had a chance to get on Twitter today. What kind of fuckery happened today? Nerdy, you got updates or what?
Hella shit went down.
Dude, let's talk about it.
They approved Epstein release files, but it was funny because it was like Higgins, the senator, Higgins guy, I think he's from Texas or whatever. He's the only person that voted no. And then was it United Arabs, the Saudis and Trump? They made a plan. I mean, they made it like some kind of deal. And Bitcoin on the account, they posted 40K, and then they changed it to 70,000 pounds. So Bitcoin's definitely going down. And yeah. Cloudflare went down. A lot of shit.
Okay. So are they pretty much nothing burgers across the board?
Well, I think it was like last week or during the shutdown, we had a quote unquote cyber attack. Someone attacked Congress or something like that. So the narratives are there. And then some random guy somewhere. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Someone caught some kind of disease or something that was like never seen before in history or something like that.
Okay.
Like clockwork. Hold on. The man was contracted the H5N5 virus, which is only significantly different from the H5N1 virus it originated from. Said Washington man critically ill after contracting disturbing virus that has never been observed in humans before.
Bro, that's bullshit. Like all the other ones that they fucking created in a lab.
They're all created in the. You know what's funny about this whole lab created stuff is that on my last account before I got suspended, I made a whole thing showing who exactly created how it was created in the virus. There was a whole news report about it too, and they demolished my account. I guess it was too much truth, too much proofs, but it was all lab made. Literally all lab made.
Bro. Welcome to XRP Boardroom. Thank you, Nerdy, for all the updates. Said that someone in the chat said Portnoy splurged. Did he buy XRP again or something?
I'm assuming so.
I think so. Oh yeah, he bought
sold.
Yeah, go ahead.
He sold all his shit like on the way up, right?
Yeah.
He won't make it, bro. He's not gonna make it.
He's not gonna make it.
He's not, dude.
Bro, he's already rich. That's what's crazy about it. It's like fuck. But he's playing that. He's playing with that rich money where it don't matter. It's like him putting $5 in the fucking slot machine. Like that's what it's like for him. It's not generational wealth to get you and your entire family out of Satanist fucking poverty. Like there's a big difference between Portnoy and us. That's why he won't make it. But has he made it? Has he made it already?
Well, he couldn't even make
What
it
is
to
making it?
I mean, I think he sold like right around $2. I don't remember exactly when he sold. I don't want to say it was like $3. So I thought it was like on the way up.
It was on the way up, and everybody made
he
a big
talked to
mistake
his
about
friend.
him losing.
He blamed it on his friend, like a little, you know.
Yeah.
His friend told him to sell, so his friend's going to tell him at $5.
Right.
You know.
But it can't go that high.
I feel like we're about to blast off, bro.
Yep.
I don't think like this is a nothing burger, man.
Yeah. Well, the ETFs, bro, that's what's happening this entire coming up week. Didn't one of them today was like Franklin Templeton? Where's the news from that? What happened with that? That was supposed to go live today, wasn't it? The next ETF, spot ETF. I don't know.
Sorry about that.
Well, thanks for coming back, Nerdy. Welcome back.
There's an Evernote space going on right now too. So many things happening at once.
Fly Kiwi, the flyest Kiwi I know. Ooh, he said imminent.
Imminent.
Fuck yeah. Kiwi, you're amazing. I love you, bro. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for being such a bullish supporter for so long. Many, many years. Like a lot of you guys have put the time in, just like the guys on the panel here. It's you guys in the chat have been there for years too, and it's been amazing. Mm-hmm. So that's all you get.
Oh, yeah.
Go fuck all yourselves in your fucking faces now. That's all the sympathy you get from ZRK now. Nah. But dude, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready to fucking run it and sun it and gun it. Let's go.
Oh, so Portnoy sold at 240. Got back in it. It's not bad.
At least he made it. He went up a little bit. Yeah.
20 cents.
Because we had this unexpected crazy dip. Crazy.
I think
bro.
it's lower.
Shit, dude. Problem is, where's all the dry powder? Like, it's right before the holidays where, you know what I mean? People are trying to hunker down and save and pay for the holidays and pay for this and that. And, bro, dry powder's a bitch when we're low. It's fucked up.
Yeah. Who knows what the hell is going to go down? You guys want to run some videos real quick so people can catch up?
Yeah. XRP bag holder, Portnoy got 500,000 XRP. Yeah, dude. Shout out to you, bag holder. Thanks for doing all the video clips of all of us and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Omar S.
Sorry, go ahead.
Your thoughts on ETF's impact on price of it? I think it's going to impact it, man. I think this is going to take us to the next levels, personally, but we'll see. If not, they have to just come out and admit that everything is completely fucking controlled.
Right?
Everything. Yeah, not just, Especially the spot side, man. The spot ETFs. That should impact some shit, dude.
Bro, the fact that shit just takes so long, it just tells me that they run on numerology. They run on the occult, astrological, Masonic dates and numbers and seasons and moon cycles. Like there is no fucking reason why we haven't skyrocketed like years, months ago. It's only because they have a set date, set plan. And yeah, it leads to the whole possible. I mean, I disagree with the whole 2028 shit. That's too far away, nerdy. But we said that 3 years ago.
It's not too far away for.
I said that 3 years ago. Fuck you. It's not 2025. Fuck you. It's now.
They could still go 100%.
Seems like an eternity away.
But the price of XRP is going to be much higher by then. So
okay, so that's our saving grace. So that lets us still have hope and hold on to hope. But if the 10,000 per coin, 3,000 a coin, fucking 10, you know what I mean? 50 grand a coin, 70 grand a coin, even higher than that, 100,000, 150,000 a coin per XRP. If that don't happen until 28, but if we're higher numbers, you mean honestly, I see a 3-digit soon, or at least a high double digit. And what I mean by high double digit is like 30 on the low, 50 to 100 on the high soon. But who knows? Maybe we'll dick around. Maybe I'll just chop my dick off. How about that? It's not going to matter anyways.
You won't.
I won't.
Would. Do it.
President Templeton got pushed back to the 24th, or when they dropped the gate for all at one time. No shit, incognito. You're actually fucking useful for once, you dick fuck. I love you, Incog. Come on the show, bro. Here, let me drop the baby gates. But no, dead ass.
Hold on. Let me
you dropping baby gates or what?
Let me play this real quick.
Play it. Let me mute the music. Hold on. But no, dude, at the end of the day,
Gentleman
sorry, go ahead.
Gentleman yields back. The question is, will the House suspend the rules and pass the bill, H.R. 4405?
Pass it.
The rules are suspended. The bill is passed. And
Can I request a recorded vote?
There it is.
The gentleman
Shut up.
Maryland,
Recorded vote.
the gentleman from Maryland has requested a recorded vote. A recorded vote is ordered.
All right, let's get it. I mean, I think so for sure. A nay! Who was it? Who did it? I want to figure out who it was.
On this vote, the yeas are 427. The nays are 1. The bill is passed.
There it is. Crying, bitching, complaining, malding, everything has come to this. So this is the one guy, this bald retard, voted against releasing the Epstein files. This is his most recent post besides this.
You know, we have to try to do the right thing.
How about that, huh? I have been a principled no on this bill from the beginning. What was wrong with the bill 3 months ago is still wrong today. If enacted in its current form, this type of broad reveal released to a rabid media will absolutely result in innocent people being hurt. You are absolutely right, Clay. It will. And that is a risk that I am willing to take. So you just think about this logically, okay? You have a country of 350 million people. The collateral damage from this is going to be at most like 1,000 people. You're voting to continue a blackmail operation that could affect the entire world because you're worried that 1,000 people might look bad. At most. I have a word for people like this. Bald retard. Wait. This is the dick-sucking bald retard that voted against it.
Okay, so can you answer the original question?
Holy
Who
shit.
do you care about more, U.S. or
There's
Israel?
no variance. It's like you asking, do you love your wife more than your daughter?
Well,
And you said it's a simple question.
it is.
So there he is. Going to much bigger prison once Congress releases the Epstein. Wait, what? What?
Meaning we're going to need a bigger jail. And
My man. All right.
anybody have anything to do with young kids, we put them in jail, we throw the key away. I don't care who it is. It's time to get this mess over with and let people know you're going to pay the price for doing something like this. So
Thank fucking God. How do we make this complicated? It's so simple.
some people are going to have a very, very tough holiday season,
Yeah? Good.
and they should.
Okay, what's your take on that, Nerdy? Is it bullshit? Is it not? Are they actually going to expose some shit? Is the Trump shit bullshit? Is it not bullshit? What the fuck is going on right now? What are they going to release?
I think they're going to expose
more
some stuff,
redactions. Sorry,
That's
go
how.
ahead.
I think it's all part of introducing the new system, man. But we're automatically thinking it has to be like completely heinous, but they could do it under exposing people and fixing it. You know, it's gonna be part of it, bro. People are going to jail, dude.
Okay,
All
okay.
right, this is my take on the whole situation.
Run that shit, bro.
My take on this whole situation is, while the financial system goes through reform or gets renewed or whatever you want to call it or dress it as, everyone will be distracted by this while they do all this other stuff on the other hand. So while people, like, for example, I'm going to use Will Smith's slap during COVID as an example. That's a perfect example. It's the same shit.
Ooh.
As you know, Epstein stuff is basically like an entertainment. It's like a movie, while all the transition stuff happens in the background, and people are just like going on with their lives. Eventually, end up with digital wallets and digital everything, and with CBDCs, you know, UBI, high value income, whatever you guys want to call it. And then everyone's just focused on watching Epstein happen while all this shit is happening in the background. That's my honest take on it. It's kind of like, it's like entertainment for sheeple while the plan still goes on.
Bro, that deserves an explosion.
That's like the only logical thing I can come to conclusion is like, yeah, you know, like, hey guys, you stupid fucks, look at this. Well,
what if
you know,
589 people get arrested?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Bro, they'll probably do that numerology bullshit just to make all of us fucking nut in our jeans.
Because have you guys seen how they brought up the ETHgate and all this stuff that's linked to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's linked to to the whole Epstein stuff? It's like it's all like one big mush glob of coincidence, but it's not really like nothing is random, right? Like, let's be honest, nothing is random. It's all been predetermined. But I feel like by introducing the Epstein stuff and releasing things about it, it indirectly affects the crypto market, and it will indirectly have people to blame. Where it's like, you know, now we can have a cyber attack, and they can blame the cyber attack on people trying to distract people from releasing the Epstein stuff. So when people go into conversation and have conversations with their families of what happened, they can create more conspiracies or hypotheticals of, oh, the cyber attack happened because they don't want us releasing information about Epstein. So it's like Epstein's whole spiel is basically like a smoke mirror, but it's like a accountability, accountability pointer where it's like XYZ happened because they don't want Epstein, and they can have other series of events happen and just point it to that as a conclusion.
Okay,
does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a timeline on when they're releasing that shit? It just got voted on, but does that mean immediately we get? And where the fuck did those Epstein emails come from?
Yeah, all this goes into 26, and the reason why it goes into 26 is because I told you from November 22nd to November 22nd of this year to November 22nd of next year is High Value Payments Plus. High Value Payments Plus is T1, T0. So they're going to start doing whatever they need to do to implement that system to make it go full blown, and then, you know, have all these liquidity crises within it, and then be like, you know, this is the reason why. We need to have these wallets or whatever. I mean, they just released the whole sickness stuff, the H5N1. I mean, H5N1 that's been used plethora at times, right? That was used for the swine flu, and then they used it again for COVID, and then they're using it again this time. And I remember Klaus saying that that the next variation of a virus, of a pandemic, would take out more people. So that also ties into the whole population collapse narrative. So it's like all the narratives are mixing together now, and they don't want people to understand that that's what's really taking place. So they're just like, hey, Epstein, focus on this.
We got proof of life from Papa.
What's up, Papa?
Papa got proof of life. Chris was worried about him. Chris loves him some Papa. What's Papa been doing? Shoveling snow. Haven't seen him. Papa further chimes in and confirms he's been shoveling firewood. Let's go, Papa. We love you. Baby Gates are,
hell yeah.
Links are in the chat. Baby Gates are going. Honestly, Nerdy, I think that makes sense. I agree with that.
Right.
But I also, the cool thing is that we got a cool little like hope soup. We got a hope soup, and it's starting to bubble. And what it is ramp up to big prices, like 2 digits, 20, 30 bucks, something like that. Big enough to where it stops the fucking accumulation completely. Yeah. And then you got on the other side, you got distraction. So maybe in 26 we get that ramp up. And that's enough to change a lot of our lives, like boom, overnight. But then when cyber attack happens in 27, and then we go into 28 to big numbers, hopefully this ramp up is enough to set ourselves up a little bit to where we're not making stupid ass moves. You know what I mean? Hopefully this ramp up to 20, 30, 50 bucks, whatever. That's what I believe is going to happen. And I agree with Buster. That was Buster's theory, is that we'll ramp up before all this fuckery happens. And then, but here's the thing, the timelines don't lie though. And so I do see where your logic is, where it makes sense. It's not necessarily, it's the fucking timeline. It's meaning they already have it all set up to where the payments and the T plus and all that weird shit, the deadline is actually next November. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yep.
And then from November 22nd of 2026 all the way to July 1st of 2028 is all liquidity things, meaning it all has to do with Basel's endgame policy, which increases liquidity requirements. So I don't see and that's where my conclusion comes to, where I don't really see a lot of this stuff taken off until 28. But we'll see it all happen. But what is a ramp up? Is a ramp up isn't a $5 ramp, like just like $2.30, $2.20? That was a ramp up for us, for a lot of people who accumulated between like 21 cents, 12 cents, 30 cents, 65 cents, 85 cents. $2.20 was a ramp up. It is a ramp up, right?
Yeah,
like
but not enough. Think about it, bro.
Think about it. We're up 100% on the year. That's a ramp up.
Yeah, we'll be
I get it. I'm not being an ungrateful little shit, but
I'm saying,
honestly, bro, to make a real dent without decimating the bags that you've accumulated, to make a real dent, like it needs to be a significant number. You know what I mean?
But what is that? Could be $5. $5 is also a significant number. So
I don't think so. I disagree.
I think so, bro. 100%.
Nah, dude. Nah, because
anything more than $4 is anything more than $4. You're gonna be good. People are gonna be happy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
And the
what do you boys think? Welcome aboard.
I think we're going higher. I think we're going higher than people think, man. Because like
I don't think it's going to stop around 4 or 5. I think it's going to be 10, 15, 20, 30, 50.
I think by time 2028 happens, it's going to be at a price to where they could talk about whatever they want. They're not going to be like, oh, keep XRP on the hush for the next fucking 3 years, next 2.5 years. Like, I think the price, the ramping up to like 30, 40, 50, it's out there.
Okay, let's put it in the ratio.
D-Cartel, $5 is not a significant number. We need to do a Solana-like pump, and I agree with D-Cartel.
Okay, but check this out.
But that's just me being emotional little, I'm being an emotional little bitch, aren't I?
there's a difference.
Fuck me for expecting $100 or
have to-
200. You know.
Well, you have to compare this with Bitcoin, okay? And because Bitcoin runs the market, like that's a fact. It's just a fact. So
For now.
if so, what's gonna happen is you can't have a significant amount price without having all this Bitcoin decoupling. And if you were to compare numbers ratio wise, as long as Bitcoin stays under 100,000 or even goes up above a little bit 100,000, XRP would only need to hit $20 to $30 in order to surpass it as number one on the chart. So our ranges that we're actually messing with are actually between $2 right now and $20, $30 max. That's literally the max. So we're just going to be fluctuating anywhere in between those ranges. And I think to a pump for the whole industry would be $5 because we would at $5, $6, $7, we would surpass Ethereum and we will become number two.
But I don't think
yet.
the whole 2028 thing, I don't think they don't want to use it at all until 2028. I think 2028 will be like huge adoption, like huge using. They'll be pumping fucking a lot of money, but they need to start pumping money before that. And you know, the higher the price, you give $20, dude, they could pump some money through there at just $20. But I think it's gonna be way higher than people think. I think the whole 5, maybe,
the
like
Mr. Pool. The Mr.
I think
Pool
we're gonna be
pictures of the wow.
You know, how high can it go
2028
on retail? I think it could go way higher than most people think. But I think we're $4 to fucking $25 soon. Not way out. I think that's like in this realm. And then if we get there, the next shit coming will take us to another level.
I'm not trying to say like be a naysayer and say like fuck you nerdy, but I kind of am because I my hope goes down.
But I kind of am.
Yeah, with your sauce, my hope goes down with this 2028 timeline shit.
I'm just being realistic, bro.
I know, and it is a realistic like conversation, but it's like fuck, bro. Like look at the fuckery.
And also like I think they want our fucking XRP. But I mean, they're talking, you can talk about, they're going to do this to fucking eliminate population. They can just give you $10 and get it all back. They don't got to kill anybody. They just got to give you $5-10 and get 90% of it right back. And then they control, you know what I'm saying?
All the Portnoys they're going to sell at $10.
They know what they're doing.
Is my microphone
we can hear you, brother.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I was saying what's up. I was just saying what's up.
You got Jazzy, are you in real time?
I think so. My phone is acting crazy.
You are. You're in real time.
I bet DJ Jazzy in the mix.
Right?
Eric. I think this $100, $1,000 catalyst to get there, we got to have the entire market implode. Yeah. We have to get rid of 99% of bullshit coins that are out there, the millions of coins that have been printed over the last 5 years that we all been in crypto. Those all got to go away. That liquidity has to move into real assets with real utility.
It will, though. It will on a $20, $30 pump. They're
yeah. Well, that's the thing.
They're all going to chase.
It's got to be a tether implosion of bringing down Bitcoin, okay? Utilizing real utility because they don't have the utility. I don't think it's going to take till 2028. We're witnessing a global catastrophe in the banking industry right now. There's 6 banks just went down in the last month. So this is a domino effect. This is the same thing that happened in 2008 through 2010. The banks are choking out the small banks. They're getting rid of the small banks. It's going to be the same thing with crypto. They're going to get rid of the small bullshit cryptos that are leeching off the market right now and bring them into compliance. That's what they're doing with ISO. All these small banks can't compete. That's why they're going away. That's why they're folding up. That's why BlackRock just lost $150 billion because they can't scale. These banks can't scale. They don't have the money. They know that. That's why they're squeezing these banks out. That's why they're going to squeeze out these cryptos that don't have any utilities. I don't think it's going to take till 2028. I'm with Berserker on this one. I don't think it's going to take that long. If we have a collapse, which we're setting up for now, I don't think we can go another year, 2 years for a global collapse. That's the only catalyst we need. We need a global collapse, or we need some kind of shakeout with Tether or Bitcoin. Those two catalysts right there could get us to $10 or $100.
So
but $5 is what I'm seeing right now.
The Tether narrative only comes into play only when Ripple's FedMaster account gets approved. That is it. And the second thing is that there is, if you look at the activity of the XRP ledger today, you would assume that it's a dead chain, that it's a dead project, because there's literally nothing going on. The only way that shit actually starts to happen and people actually do start using the chain is with smart contracts. And that's what the whole argument is today that's going on right now on CryptoX, is how do we implement smart contracts? Now, without smart contracts, there is no tokenization of anything. So you need smart contracts to do that. Right now, all the tokenization is happening on Ethereum-based networks. That's just exactly what's going down. For example, Polygon is one of the main chains that's being used for tokenization today. So in order to get all that volume from Ethereum to the ledger, you need smart contracts. Even RLUSD, most of it is being utilized on Ethereum. It's not even being utilized by the XRP ledger.
Do you really think Ripple don't have that figured out already?
I mean, that's where the Codius conversation comes back into play.
Right.
Yeah.
We've circled back to Codius all over again.
Every time.
I've been seeing that like on the internet. I'm like, do you really think we, does people really think they went this far and Ripple has no fucking answer for smart contracts?
Yeah.
Like, that's just crazy to me.
Yeah. So,
like,
OG, the problem with Flare is that when you start to introduce Flare into the situation, you're talking about a different chain. You're not talking about the XRP ledger. You're talking about Flare's chain. And Flare's is built upon Ethereum. It's kind of like a layer 1 EVM type deal.
Mr. M, like an hour ago, just tweeted Codius.
There we go.
It's the inevitable outcome of what's going to go down, because in order to have actual activity on chain, meaning that XRP is going to be used, you need to have tokenization. It's not just through stable coins, because it's proof that you don't need XRP ledger in order to operate stable coins, because RLUSD is being used on Ethereum today. So
what say ye, boys? Marcus, I'm gonna be a sound Nazi. We were hearing ourselves through your audio, but it looks like you fixed it since then. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Should I fuck myself or what? How's your day?
Not bad. I dug a fucking huge hole, so
you're tired, bro. I can tell you're as Rain would say, you're a low energy Jeb right now.
It was cold.
Yeah. Where the hell is Rain? I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen Rain in a fucking year and
Rain
a half.
here.
It's been a minute.
I love Rain.
Or a year at least.
You, Rain.
Yeah, Rain's around, bro.
We love you and we miss you, bro. We miss you, brother.
He's never gonna leave.
Come around the mountain.
We ain't seen Sean in a while.
How all these countries were buying Bitcoin and everyone's buying Bitcoin right now. Well, they got to get the world hooked on something before they can rug pull it to bring in the answer, which would be, XRP, the proven coin. I think that's what's going to happen.
I'm still not sold they're going to rug it, but we'll see.
Some sort of crash.
I'm going to run these videos real quick because it kind of goes into what exactly we're talking about. And like, they're okay. I'm gonna say this, and I'm not pointing fingers, but I kind of am pointing fingers.
Say it, bro. Point those fucking fingers.
Point no fingers at me, bro.
No, there are people within the XRP community who do not develop, who do not run a validator, who do not contribute to the XRP ledger at all whatsoever, but they somehow have a big ass voice within conversations when it comes to community. It is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen and heard in my life, I've ever witnessed. And I think a lot of those motherfuckers should just shut the fuck up and just mind their and just stay in their lane and just shut the fuck up. You don't even know what
It
you're
was a
talking
beautiful.
about.
I think he's talking about us, Buster.
No, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about there's
He's
certain
calling
people.
us fuck asses.
No.
Listen, fuck ass.
NorCal.
I've
It was
logged
such
into
a
lot of
beautiful
spaces.
day in NorCal today.
Bet.
That it's hard not to mind your motherfucking business today. That's how pretty it is.
You talking
I'm
about
just
Vet?
saying. No, I'm not. Vet is a developer. He actually makes shit, but I don't want to say any names. But I'm just saying, okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna run this video real quick so people understand what the hell is going down.
Shut the
The
fuck
problem
up.
we ran into very quickly was, okay, so we have this very neutral smart contracts layer, the smart contracts layer that's not tied to any particular blockchain. You could use it with any blockchain. You could use it across blockchains. You could use it across non-blockchain systems. But you kind of have to pay these hosts that are running that code for you. And you could pay them with a credit card or something like that, but that seems very clunky. Like you're trying to pay 100 different hosts with 100 different credit card payments of 12 cents. Like that seems very inefficient. And so I think that was partly what prompted the need for the efficiency that Interledger brings to the table. So I think Codius has always been this sort of idea that everyone's still very interested in. It still seems like a very good idea, but it's taken a bit of a back seat compared to Interledger because Interledger seems like the thing that you need to enable it. Currently, there is a bit of work going on Codius here at Coil. We haven't shut down entirely. We've, spun down quite a lot, but we still have some things going on. And one of those things is a new version of Codius. So I don't want to say too much yet because it obviously still very early days.
Very exciting. Codius is what got me hooked on Interledger. Evan, any other project going on around Interledger early on that I don't know about? Is there anything else that you experimented with?
I think one of the coolest parts about Interledger is that neutrality point, which is kind of what Stefan was mentioning is like why you need something like that for Codius. He mentioned the efficiency. I think the other important point is the neutrality. Like you're not picking one blockchain, which, then all the initial people that got in on that early get super rich, and you're not picking like one company's technology. You're picking kind of a more neutral standard. And so like one of the toy experiments that I had done back in the day was like integrating it with torrenting, with the idea that torrents are an efficient way of downloading media files and other types of files. But the two problems with it is you have both an unfairness about like the actual torrent network, but then also the content creators don't get paid, which is why it's historically been associated with piracy. And with something like Interledger,
Yeah, you guys get the point. So Codius is still alive. It hasn't died at all whatsoever. And
isn't the Interledger Quant?
No, the Interledger is
Is that the Overledger?
It's Apache Kafka. So it's a Kafka project, but yeah, it's inevitable in my thesis. Codius and Evernote, legit curious. Yeah, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same shit.
I think they're playing everybody, bro. Myself.
Yeah. Is that Bleach? Is that the Bleach?
That's the Bleach. You see it?
Yeah. I got to get some of that.
In the corner.
How long you been doing it?
I don't know. A little bit here and there. Watch it turn yellow, guys.
Yeah, the gas, dude.
So that little drop in the corner is going to turn yellow. That's all it is. It's a little drop. Happy little trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab that titanium white. Pull it out. Yes.
Happy little
Ross here.
Happy little worm guts. I knew this would get you on the show, Papa. We love you. Yep. See how it's I got my fucking it's a little yellow. It's a little yellow drop in the corner.
Yeah, acid drop,
yeah, it's yellow. It's darker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
And that's all it is. And that with distilled fucking water.
That's chlorine dioxide, or what is the actual name?
Yeah,
It's MMS, magical
Sodium chloride.
mineral solution.
Hydrochloric.
MMS, otherwise known as ClO2, otherwise known as chlorine
Your
dioxide.
mom.
Your mom.
Your mama.
Boop. See that? And then boop, and then watch this down the hatch. Tastes like vinegar.
Nice.
Tastes like cool water.
I'm just kidding.
That means it's working.
Yeah. Papa's on deck. I love you, Papa. Thank you very much, sir. If you know what I mean. If you know, you know. Thank you, sir. Good to have you back. Proof of life. Go ahead, Papa. You got the floor, brother.
Does it taste wonderful?
Tastes fantastic, bro. It's not a big deal at all. I thought I was gonna fucking die.
Does it taste wonderful?
Not bad.
It tastes
No, it's
wonderful,
not.
bro.
Nah, you get used to it.
Yeah. So there you go. I will continue doing that until I shit worms. Actually, I don't think it'll make me shit worms, but I think if I do the fancy shit that Marcus has, then yeah, I'll shit some worms. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The black walnut hole, the
kill some
wormwood.
stuff.
Yeah.
Taking that bleach, they'll probably just die inside you, and then
Yeah.
you do your thing after that.
Yep. To the
What's up,
moon.
Kiwi?
Yo yo.
Are you taking binders?
Kiwi?
No, I'm
Been
not
and
doing.
make
I'm not doing the cleanse yet or anything. But what I am doing is doing the pumpkin seed. So I'm eating those on a regular.
And they're good.
So get started
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Shitting worms.
Yeah.
Yep. One dude, one cup.
One dude, one
Watch
cup.
out, bro. Fuck them worms. Let's go.
The Super Bowl.
Can do a daily drop video.
A blooper.
That's hilarious.
They'll be tracing drops. They'll all be tracing the drops.
Motherfuckers are geniuses. Let's go. Tim Shea. Shout out Tim Shea. We got Cashing Out by Bagman in the background. Thank you, sir, for all the music. How we doing, boys?
Yeah,
we doing good? How's your days been? Go ahead. What do you think? What do you think?
My
You think
brain.
we got price action before Christmas, or is it a lonely, sad fucking Christmas? What are we looking at?
Zerk,
I
my
think
brain, my brain right now. When you said "let's go," my brain just reverted to Little John. Let's go. If you want it in the cup, yeah.
Let's go, bro.
What? Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Bro.
All
Let's
right,
fucking
let's
go.
continue.
Yep.
Fucking brain.
I'm down, dude. Marcus, can you please list the 5 good things? What was that? 5 good things to take. Caleb W is inquiring. Caleb W, shout out Caleb W. Kenzo, the colorful motherfucker, is on
What up,
screen.
guys?
What's up, pimp?
What's up, bro?
Where you at? Peru?
You are colorful, bro. Look at that.
I'm in Lima right now. Yeah.
Colorful as shit.
So pretty.
Hella
Yo,
pretty.
you guys seen David Schwartz's blog? You guys were talking about smart contracts earlier.
Oh, the one he talks
and I
about the
went on-
side chain, the second thing. Hold on. Let me pull it out. I think.
Oh,
I
well,
thought I
Marcus is going to list his 5 good things, though. Let Marcus let him cook. Let him cook real
It's
quick.
we got oregano oil. You can use this for
nice.
everything. It's like antibacterial. It's
Here, show it
instead of
again.
taking antibiotics, this is what you should be taking.
Correct.
Oregano oil.
Okay, that's one. One down.
And
And
it's real easy to grow.
it's cheap. Black
Hey,
walnut.
get the red piece that's up there.
Black walnut oil. Tincture. I don't know if it's oil. It's a tincture. But this is liquid. Tastes pretty good. You mix it in water. Then we got clove. And then wormwood. This stuff does a lot of stuff. I'm not sure about everything, but it's a good parasite killer.
Is that a tablet? The
That's a
wormwood?
pill, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm also taking Shilajit. This is,
Oh, that's that
Yeah.
that's that expensive shit that you got.
Yep.
Okay.
It's nice. Yeah.
Okay. Did you shit worms after all of that? At what point Did you
You
shit
know
where?
what, dude?
Was it after the black walnut hole, or was it like the whole protocol?
I did this
Like, what are we
cleanse.
talking here?
I did this cleanse after about 2 years of eating well. So I don't think there was anything to shit out, dude. To be completely honest with you, I just did it as just because, I've never really done one. And then, but I did when I took the Shilajit for the first time. I didn't shit out worms, but I almost shit my pants.
Bro, okay, fun, crazy little thing, little factoid I picked up on social media. Don't know how true it is, but the Celtic sea salt that everybody's talking about actually has a fuck ton of lead in it.
Does it?
So I'm,
Not the Celtic. You're thinking Himalayan sea salt because of the vein.
No.
He's right. You're right. But
yeah, the
but
Celtic, the
but in
blue
compa-
bag that's advertised all over the internet, that actually has a shit ton of lead in it.
What's
that?
you want to?
Yeah, and that's gonna upset
I give you guys a
people.
link for some good shit.
I want some good shit, but here's my question. My question is does salt actually remineralize you, or are you going to be veering more towards Shilajit? Like, do you want to take the salt and Shilajit? I want Shilajit, but I don't know if I can afford the fancy shit. Like,
a pinch of salt with every offering.
Yeah.
So I guess
salt
what are we offering? What are you talking about?
Minerals. You need to trace minerals from the salt, and water is dead unless you activate it. So putting a little bit of salt in there will help you actually hydrate 10 times better than without it. And adding something like a lemon or a lime activates the water. You need to activate the water. That's very important for hydration. Most people are really dehydrated. They don't drink enough water because they can't keep it in their body.
Okay, heard. And I appreciate you saying that because I totally want to do that. And I have been activating with lemon and lime recently. But here's the thing. I haven't pulled the trigger on the salt thing yet. So what I'm thinking is, does it just hydrate you, help you activate the water, or is it
Correct.
or is it a high mineral additive or supplement that I'm taking the salt for? Is the salt just to kind of lightly activate the water, or is it to actually mineralize my ass? Or do I have to go to Shilajit to actually get the minerals? Like, what am I doing?
Two things. The salt, we sweat and we get rid of salt out of our body. We have to put the salt back. We drink a lot of water without anything in it. That's flushing our body. It does flush toxins out of our body, but it also flushes minerals, vitamins, and amino acids out of our body. So the salt is absolutely critical in the body. That's why most things have added salt to it. There's no such thing as getting really too much salt unless it's iodized. You need enough salt to keep you hydrated. If you're peeing a lot and it's clear, that's not really a good thing per se, because you're just flushing that water out. Your body's not actually absorbing it. We're 90-something% water. So you have to put salt back in your body. You can't really get enough if you're just flushing out water out of your body. So the minerals is the second part of it. Most sea salt or Himalayan salt or Celtic salt has most of the minerals that we need, but we do also need to get minerals from other sources, things that aren't in the salt. So look up what minerals are actually in the salt that you're actually getting, and the things that aren't, you actually have to, supplement. Iodine is like one of the things that they put back in the salt because it's missing from a lot of salts. So that's really it. And going back to some of the cleanses, this is holy basil. I don't know if you can see it. I got the flowers right here. I'll make a tea with this holy basil. Okay. I use cloves. Cloves is very powerful for getting rid of worms. Each one of these herbs, rosemary, oregano, holy basil, and I just mentioned it earlier, each one of those do a certain thing to the viruses in the body. Some bind, some actually tear down the cell wall and cause them to, completely be destroyed in the body. So I mix a few of them together in a tea. For those who are on the cheap, don't have a lot of money to buy all these supplements, or like me, I'm in the Philippines, I can't get all these the chlorine dioxide. I tried looking that up. There's nowhere that is. And then some of these other.
Let me give you guys a good website while we're talking about this. It's Modern Roots Life.
I remember you had said that like shows ago, a lot of shows ago. Okay.
Get your salt from that place, and they test all their products and stuff.
Modern Roots Life. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So am I getting Shilajit and salt from there?
You can if you want to. They have
Okay. Is it butt fuck expensive for the Shilajit?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So I don't have to go as bougie as you to get the Shilajit and have it be.
And you can kind of. They actually have. Yes, and they also have an herbal flush product that they make for you for parasites.
Oh.
So you could look into it. They list all the ingredients and the shit on there.
Where'd you get your Lazy Acres stuff from? That same website?
No, I have a Lazy Acres about 5 miles from my house.
What the hell is a Lazy Acres?
It's a bougie grocery store.
Oh.
Yeah. Super high. It's Bristol Farms top tier.
Oh, that's that bougie shit. That's that LA
Yeah.
shit. That's that SoCal shit right there. Let's go. Okay, so am I ordering the thing? Because I'm not as fucking fancy pants as you, Marcus. I don't have a fucking Lazy Acres. I got a bullshit Walmart.
What was the website called?
Down the street.
Modern Roots Life.
Modern. Okay.
Yeah, check it out, dude. They got all kinds of shit. They got grounding pads, grounding sheets. They got like the whole spectrum of this kind of shit.
Okay, would you trust the supplements from Modern Roots Life?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you had to, you would buy all of those 5 things plus the salt and the Shilajit or whatever. You would buy those from Modern Roots Life, and you'd be okay.
The guy who runs the website is like he's a believer in the Lord and Jesus, and I don't think he'd be saying all that shit and then hurting people. So I think it's pretty legit company, and yeah.
Marcus, thank you very much for sharing all that with me. And also, Navi, I love you, and I appreciate you sharing with us your knowledge about all that. I also heard you about the celery juice, and it needs to be cold pressed, and you got to drink it on an empty stomach. I heard you say all that, man, so I appreciate that.
That's the best thing to get rid of the liver flukes, guys. If you're in America where you can actually get good celery, there is no better form of eradication of liver flukes and restoring your hydrochloric acid. So you guys can take all these supplements and stuff like that, but the main thing is a lot of people's body is low on hydrochloric acid, and celery has the best properties to help restore your hydrochloric acid. It's all about digestion. You can take all these supplements in the world, but if your body can't absorb them and take them in, you're wasting your time. Okay, so you got to understand those things. I'm not saying not take these things, and those are hearing our voices. Don't drag your feet. There's a lot of coughs around right now, and there's about 8 more variants coming out. Okay, so you better have your stuff ready to go. Okay, because a lot of people are getting sick all over the world right now.
My dad doesn't listen to a lot of the shit I say because he thinks it's fucking stupid, but he got sick about 2 weeks ago, some gnarly cough. I didn't get a whick of it, and I was around him every day. So and I've been doing a lot of that celery juice in the morning. That stuff's legit.
You should have asked him, be like, "Are you okay, old man? Who's stupid now, huh?"
bro, not to be disrespectful, but can I tell your dad to fuck himself on this show or no?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry that you have to go through that. You know, that shit sucks, bro.
I've had a cough for a month. I don't have the things that you guys can get here in the Philippines. It's quite hard to find really good, healthy anything here. Can't get celery. They're teeny tiny little stems about like this big. I'd have to get 25 of them just to make a juice. It's not cost effective for me, but I'm definitely going to try to find a way to get that chlorine dioxide, is just to get rid of. Also, another thing I know that I would definitely tell you guys to look into is getting the really good colloidal silver, the dark colloidal silver, not the clear stuff. And you can use a nebulizer. So your dad, if he has that respiratory issue, you get a nebulizer and you put nano silver in there, okay? And that will get into your lungs. Silver kills all parasites, all viruses, okay? That'll help tremendously. I just finally got a place that I could order it from. I should have it this week, but that should get rid of the cough and get rid of the bronchial infection that most people have that could lead into pneumonia. That's why I'm really stressing this right now.
Bro, but that's, you know, dead ass Navi, his dad ain't going to listen to shit. Like, that ain't happening, bro.
He hit it. He's an old construction worker, and he's like, I just go to the hospital, dude. I'm 72 now.
Tell him to go to the hospital, and they'll recommend a nebulizer for him, and then put the drops of fucking silver in there when he's doing the nebula. Here, Dad, let me help you out. Drop.
That link right there is chlorine dioxide for
sneak it in
on
there.
Amazon. If anyone wants to get it.
Papa's back
Amazon.
on. What's up,
Amazon.
Papa? You doing okay, Papa? You look sad and mad.
You good?
No, I'm wearing myself old ass out. You know, we had fire season all summer, so I couldn't get firewood. Now I got to get it, and I got to get it.
Oh, damn. So you've been tired.
I had to
lately.
take about a week off of everything here. Oh yeah, but you know, I'll get over it. But I had to get off here anyway for a week or so. I haven't been on any doing anything. I just burnt out. I mean, I just couldn't even stare at the screen anymore. I couldn't look at anything. So I said, I need a week away from this internet.
Yeah.
Unplug.
Yeah.
Unplug. All right. I'm gonna go over this.
I'm glad to have you back, Papa. It's beautiful.
Yeah, good to have you back, Pops.
Good to be
that's
back.
The
Thank
link.
you.
That's the link
Yeah,
that
don't-
put in the chat. So
Isn't this used in the pool cleaning business pretty commonly? Am I not mistaken?
I don't know, bro. I think
No, it's not the same as the pool stuff.
It's not the same stuff? Okay, I thought they used it just for both. It was just...
well, technically, you are a pool.
No, it's a different
water.
grade.
So what do we look
now
out
the
for?
stuff you're taking that you're getting, the stuff you're getting on most of these sites, it's industry wide. They use it for water systems in major cities all over. That's the chlorine taste you taste when you're drinking water. You go, oh God, this tastes like shit. That's this medicine they're putting in there basically to kill all the parasites.
What is it? What is it again? The ultimate antidote. What's the name of the documentary?
Oh, the universal antidote.
Universal
On
antidote.
YouTube.
So if you're curious,
Like an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that by those two doctor guys, like two older guys?
No, it's a bunch of people that are in it. The MMS is like it cures a ton of shit, and it just cleans your body. That's the thing. I was super scared about it, like it's gonna destroy my innards and shit. No, after watching that documentary and talking to a few other people about it, yeah, it just kills a bunch of shit in your
It
body.
only kills the bad guys. It only kills the bad guys.
There you go.
Yeah, I heard that, but I've also heard other people say it does kill off some friendly microbiome. So I would suggest if you're taking it, you definitely get some kefir. Kefir's like one of the stronger probiotic. Don't get regular yogurt. It's got sugar in it. It's defeating the purpose. But you really need to restore for bacteria in your body. So I would suggest if you're definitely doing that, 1 week on, 1 week off, definitely get some really good raw kefir and take that to restore some probiotics in your body.
In that documentary, there's a bitch, and she talks about how she was like getting hella sick, and she had like herpes and shit, and it just cleaned and cleared all that up, dude. So
The herpes,
bro. Yeah.
Yep.
The herpes.
I want to go over this document real quick. It's the one that,
Anybody with herpes out there, go ahead and try that and let us know if it works.
Yeah, they were like mainlining that shit too, like straight intravenous, straight into the veins. They didn't take it orally. Like a lot of people take it orally, but they were like mainlining it.
There's some hardcore protocols. Yeah, they're on. What was the protocol? It was like 1,500
protocols.
Is a protocol 1,000 or something like 1,000X where you wake up every morning and you do, or every hour.
Before we let Nerdy
every hour. Yeah.
Papa, how often do you do it? Do you stay on it or do you take breaks? Papa?
No, I mean I stay on it all year, but I don't take it every single day. I would come back from Deer Lodge last weekend and I had got around somebody or something. My nose was sniffing and starting to get nasty feeling, so I popped down 5 drops, boom, knocked it right out. But I'll take 3 drops ever so often just for grins and giggles. But about once a year, you do need to do the protocol, the cleanse.
What does that cleanse exactly?
Even though I've been taking it, but like
what is the cleanse exactly, Papa?
You're
like, are you doing it
3 drops
for 3 days? Okay.
3. No, 1 day. 1 day for 8 hours. You're taking a quart, and you're putting 3 drops per 4 ounces. So you're putting in, somebody do the math, 28 drops into a quart, and then you're drinking 4 ounces every hour for 8 hours straight out of that quart jar. You're taking 1/8 of it every hour, and it equals out to 3 drops, like in a glass. Is what it equals out
for
to.
4 ounces.
But you're doing that all day.
4 ounces.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
3 drops for 4 ounces.
And then that's the one you do.
Are you do it for 8 hours straight, every hour.
Are you eating? Are you eating at
No.
all that day? Or
No, you don't eat before it. You do it when you get out of bed. Don't eat. Do it and start it and go for 8 hours. Now, after you're done, you can eat all you want after you're done, but you don't want anything in there while you're doing it. Chlorine dioxide.
Black
That's
apple.
what we're talking about.
Black apple
Taking
coming
3
out of
3
fucking
drops of the 2 types of medicine.
Black apple, the fucking deepest fucking woodwork fucking worm coming out of nowhere. Papa, 3 drops of what? Like motherfucker.
Of what, motherfucker?
Get on the show. Come on, Black apple. It's called chlorine dioxide, and it's good shit. This is not medical advice. Fuck you, Mr. YouTube. It's not medical advice. Go fuck yourself.
It is medical advice. It's damn good medical advice, and everybody should be doing it every single day, at least once a week.
Did Papa? Oh my gosh, bro! Did Papa just fucking explode the show, dude? Like, what the hell just happened?
That just happened.
Yeah, Papa don't give a shit. Whoa! Damn, Papa, I love you.
We just broke through the
No, I do
algorithm
not.
there, dude.
It's the best medical advice I can give you.
Okay. All right. So sorry about that medical offshoot rabbit trail. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Chenzo's on deck. We got Navigator on deck from the Philippines. We got Marcus G, motherfucking Papa, ZRK Buster, and Nerdy. Let's run it. Welcome to XRP Boardroom. We got share screens going on.
You ready?
Back to our crypto program. Go ahead.
All right. So you have this. So this was posted back in October of 2019, and Joel Katz, aka David Shorts, aka former CTO, posted about today. The network uses a single consensus process to make both forward progress from the ledger to the ledger, and so to coordinate the rule and fee changes because of the consensus progress provides a high degree of decentralization. In this, it has some trade-offs: performance, traffic levels, number of validators, and that cannot be tolerated. So we propose to switch to 2 separate consensus layers, to 2 different consensus layers. One would be exclusive, advanced the ledger, and the other would handle fee changes, coordinate the rule changes, and manage participants in the first layer. This design would set a small set of validators selected by a large set of validators would ensure the network makes reliable forward progress and does not engage in censorship. The larger set of validators would police the smaller set of validators to ensure they are in fact making progress and not censoring. Any validators in the small set that are not behaving would be voted out of the large set. This design has a number of advantages. The network can continue to make forward progress. So as long as either consensus layer is working, the set of validators preserving decentralization can make larger without increasing the amount of work that must be done to generate each new ledger. Poorly performing validators can continue to help keep the ledger decentralized without slowing down the advanced ledgers. Validators engaged in censorship and poor service could not affect the advanced ledgers as they would be voted out by the larger set. So there's a proposal done by David Shorts to have
regurgitate that. What does that mean?
Basically, you know how we have one consensus right now for the XRP ledger? We would have a second consensus that would make changes and make rule changes and make sure everything was good. So that could be a way how to, make the ledger better and improve investments and stuff like that. I am AI.
Where did that come from? What's the subject matter? Are we talking like Codius here? Or are we talking? What are we talking here?
That would had to do with the whole smart contract feature that everyone's arguing about.
And it's been in play
2019, right?
19.
Yeah.
Yep. It's been in place since it. Yep.
That's why I believe that Codius has always been in the background. I think they've always completed the ledger since, probably the first few years that they created the ledger. It's a 0 DEX. They've had way more time than just about any other top 100 crypto. I think with the partnerships and the agreements and really the money, let's say follow the money, you're not going to have countries let a company, Ripple, like that actually sit in front of you and sit with world leaders if they were not going to be adopted. That's why I've always been convicted that XRP will be utilized for what it's going to be utilized for. People say all the money, yeah, okay, maybe it is, but it's going to have its use case, just like several other chains that'll be adopted. I just think now they've been waiting to bring on smart contracts so they can really scale, because a lot of these projects, I'm going to call them projects, they can't really scale yet. How are we going to scale? That's really the key. How are we going to bring all this money in if we're only doing 1,500 transactions per second or 30,000 transactions per second? I think I mentioned it before, the adoption of these other technologies to work together is how they're going to do it. Each one has their own use case. Nerdy, you've been talking about it for years on this show. I mean, you've broken it down many times, and I think we're just starting to finally get these first stages of it right now with smart contracts coming on XRP finally. So
let's listen to Cobb.
I'll run it.
He's bullish. Shout out to
we are
XRP
in a
bag
bear
holder.
market. You fucking listen to yourself. We are in a bear market at a $2 XRP at the bottom of a yearly range. Okay, this is okay. We just fucking tapped 360 4 months ago, right? And we're coming back down to back test the bottom of the range of $2.30. And you want to say fucking bear market? Fuck you. Fuck you. You know how fucking long we had to stay at fucking 20 cents? You motherfucker. You know how long we stayed at 60 cents doing fucking jack shit, being choked by the SEC? And now we get up here, and for the first time ever, XRP ranges. It fucking consolidates right at all-time high. And now's the fucking great time to stop. Dude, bro. I don't fucking get it, dude. I'm sorry. This fucking pump that's upcoming, the next leg up, will truly be fucking face melting. It will be the face melter. I am 100% convinced. I am 100% convinced, bro.
Face melter, I love it.
Talk that talk. Talk it like I talk it. Let's go. Dude, we're about to blast off, man. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Berserker had a kid.
Whoever is in position to change some shit up for him, congratulations already, because it's coming. Get ready.
I want a second. Oh, go ahead.
Fucking it. That's what I keep saying the same shit, dude. We're at 2 something, man, and people are like,
I didn't know you had a kid.
Do I have a kid?
The last guy was on. I said, I didn't know you had a kid. He sounded just like you. Must have been your kid on there.
Cobb, dude, I'm Cobb's kid, bro. Cobb was in this fucking game since the gate, bro. Like, didn't he get shouted out by a bearable guy like years ago, and like CKJ and all that shit?
Yeah.
Don't tell me it was China, Korea, fucking Japan. No, it's CKJ, motherfucking RO.
I think it was both.
CKJ. Yeah.
I think it was both. It was both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Cobb, dude, Cobb's been shouted out by the fucking original Riddlers. Like that motherfucker's no joke. Yeah. But
I remember
motherfuckers. No, I don't believe it. Fuck you. Listen, I get it.
To back up what Cobb was saying is this. Like, this is Bitcoin on the year. It went up and came back down, and now it's only 1% up, right? Now look at XRP. XRP on the year is up 100%. So he's right. He's 100% correct.
Yeah, he's right. And also,
but what's face melting?
The further you go back in the chart,
waiting until 28 to get a face melter, or is face melt $20?
I just told you, man.
Even look at gold and Bitcoin.
I just told you.
Like, look at this. This shit's fucking crazy. Gold is up 53%. It's $4,000 now, and Bitcoin is down. That's a liquidity crisis that we're seeing in real time.
What's the silver chart?
When you compare a 10-year chart of Bitcoin and XRP, there's way more pressure for XRP to go because it hasn't really went.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If you go back to 2018 when we went all-time high, I mean, fucking, it was a $3.80 XRP to a $20,000 Bitcoin, and now we're at $2 and Bitcoin's at $100,000.
Yeah.
So the further you go back in the charts, the worse it gets for any other motherfucker trying to talk about another coin. XRP is about to fucking take off. Get ready.
Yeah. Even the ratio, if you go back to the ratio magic, it was 130K, 140K XRP per one Bitcoin, and now it's only 40,000.
That's right. We fucking ratioed alchemists clean the fuck out of here. Dude disappeared.
Bro,
fucking mad shit at 150,000, fucking gone now at 37,000 XRP to one Bitcoin.
We've been doing this so long, get worse. Bro. I don't even remember these motherfuckers until you guys bring them up again, like Alchemist and like Wef Patsy and shit.
Wef Patsy just popped his punk ass up here too.
Bird Dog,
part of the clan.
Bird Dog.
Yeah. Bird Dog, fuck! I haven't heard that name in years. Like, it's crazy.
Shout out to Bird Dog, man.
We've had like multiple lifetimes sitting here chatting for years. It's crazy.
Where's Ani? Ani, haven't seen her.
Oh, I haven't heard about her in a long time either. No. She's in chats. She's in random chats, like, but they're private chats. So but yeah. Shout out to you guys, you old fuckers. You know what I mean?
Scotty, go back to YouTube. We're blasting it on Uncle Buster's YouTube on the phone or full screen, so you get a pick. Go back to my homepage and get on full screen.
I'm sharing this stream on my channel too, get you guys a little bit more views. This is pretty much go time. I think we only got months left, really. We're gonna get a nice little pump, but I still think we're gonna get a major pullback. I think we're gonna hit 187. That's my 189 is my call before we blast off. We're building the
80
base.
cents.
There's a lot of liquidity though. There's a lot of liquidity building down in the red. I mean, look at some of the charts. I mean, it's insane. They're gonna go grab that liquidity one more time, in my opinion, before we blast off. I think we're still going to get $3 right real quick, probably with these ETFs launching and obviously ISO compliance coming in. But I think we're also going to have a nice little pullback right after that. We'll probably drop back down in the low twos again, right when we hit $3. There's so much liquidity down there. You just look at the chart. $5 is definitely inbound. Probably after that, probably have a little consolidation. I definitely say take some profits if you need it. Take some profits and have enough money to survive for a couple months, so you're not pulling out at $2 again.
Bro, I would like to take some profits, so I got enough money to survive, and I didn't decimate my bags, and I got enough money to survive for like 2-3 years. That's what I want. I mean, I'm sure we all want that, but I'm tired of fucking budgeting. I hate that shit. You know what I mean?
I do. Trust me. I'm living off of my crypto. I've been doing that for about a year, but I strategically planned this out for a long time. You know, I made sure that I had money sitting on the side for the downtime. And lately I've been trading. I've just been waiting, watching the charts, watching it go up, taking a little profit, sitting it on the side and buying it back when it starts going back down and accumulating more XRP. That's really what I'm doing right now. It's the only thing I'm really doing. Before I was just sitting on my hand waiting for the pump. And now that the pump happened and I took profit, you know, I'm redistributing it when I need to and taking profits when it's there. But yeah, you guys are definitely knowing that this pop's coming. Everybody does. So take everybody's advice, but do your own research. Take a little bit off the table is my suggestion, though. Don't, you know, for those that need it. Those that don't take a damn dollar out until it hits $10 or $100. There's no need. If you don't need the money, don't take it out. You're going to be able to bless so many more people just waiting patiently. Those that have the means to survive. So,
amen, Father Allen, amen. We got Fuma, we got Miles, we got Papa, we got Chenzo, we got motherfucking Marcus, we got Zerk, Nerdy, Buster, and Navi. Let's go. Hey,
335 watching. Shout out to Fuma. What up, pimp?
Crank up that diesel.
Facebook.
Crank up that diesel. Crank up that
for you.
Crank up that diesel.
Crank up that diesel. Let's go diesel.
Yeah. All right. Hey, real quick. Chenzo has been patient as fuck. You have a share screen. What's going on, Chenzo?
True.
Yeah, let me just go back to you guys. I was messaging my wife. Yeah, well, when you guys were talking about smart contracts, there it is. I remember vaguely Schwartz making, I think, a post on X about that, about how they didn't need them on the XRP ledger because they have something else. And I was trying to find that post because I don't remember what it is. And then in his X, he's got a link to his blog, which I hadn't seen before. So I don't know if you guys saw that. Distributedagreement.com. I think he recently posted the link on his X account. And then I started clicking around just to have a look. And on this page, he's got a very cryptic little post. Like, what the fuck is that? And then he writes proof, and it's a YouTube video. And as you can see, I've asked Grok like how to find, and I posted in the private chat with you guys. And I've tried like all of these websites like deleted.tube, ytarchive.net, youtube-deleted.com, the web archive, Russian website, Chinese website, and I can't figure it out. So I was wondering if any of you guys are able to find this video. It seems that it's with this digit. This is the ID. This is the YouTube ID number, and that with that there are some ways to find videos that are now unavailable. So that's what I was sharing. The David Schwartz blog, and NSA story.
Interesting. I'm sure someone's got it somewhere, but you would have to go into the depths of like Telegram or some sort of spaces and talk to some of the OOOGs. Like I'm not even close to an OOOG, and doing that kind of research is some nerdy shit. But good on you for getting that fucking deep. That's nutty, bro. What this blog post is how old? You know what I mean?
Someone say nerdy.
Yeah. Nerdy? Huh? Miles, Puma, what's up?
Oh,
what's up?
I just
Let
wanna
Puma
tell
go.
you guys
Puma wanted to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to tell you guys a funny ass story. I had to out the motherfuckers. So I was outside at work, just hanging out, getting a breath of fresh air, and my cell phone's like ringing, right? And it's like Morgan Stanley. I'm like, who the fuck is Morgan Stanley? Right? I'm not like, I'm just not even. I'm like, who the fuck is Morgan Stanley? I'm like, hey, this is Zeddy, and the guy's like, yeah, I'm so and so, and I'm like, fucking Morgan Stanley. What the fuck is Morgan Stanley? I'm like, is it the people that's fixing the gutters at the house? Is it the guy installing the batteries? Who the fuck is Morgan Stanley? So then he goes, yeah, I wanted to talk to you about your assets. And I'm like, my brain, like the only assets I identify now are digital assets, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, my digital assets? And he's like, no, like money and property and stuff. So he starts talking. I go, whoa. I said, dude, I don't buy stock and there's nothing you can do for me. I said, you guys pride yourself on 17% a year. Dude, I can get 17% in the next 5 minutes. And the guy was like, what? I was like, yeah, man, I'm only buying crypto and I buy XRP and you can't outperform that. And he was like, good luck on your digital assets. Bye. And hung up. I was laughing. That's why I had to put the number in the chat for everybody. You can call him. You can call that number and be like, hey, I need to speak to the guy that spoke to Zeddy Williams on the 18th. And be like, yeah, dude, I'm buying digital assets. Right? But it was so funny the way he got pissed and hung up the phone. Right? But it just tells you how desperate they are. Why would Morgan Stanley be calling me? How the hell did you get my number?
Cold call.
Your age and your high net worth, they can find all that.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're looking at
some liquidity for the market.
Shit.
Bro, that's another. Here's another thing. Sorry to interrupt real quick, but here's another thing that happened. I forgot about that. The fucking banks are like approved, like holding crypto assets, and they're using like the Trojan horse as like gas fees, but like that's bullish as shit. 3.5 years ago, I wouldn't have had to take fucking wormwood to shit worms. This news alone would have made me shit worms. But that's bullish as fuck. Now the OCC just confirmed banks can hold crypto as principal to pay gas fees. Hours later, the Fed reinforced bank supervision for digital operations, XRP, XLM, HBAR, let's fucking go. Look good doing it. Hell yeah, motherfucker.
But they ain't getting this shit. Diamond hands, bitches. Diamond hands.
Right. Well, they don't want our bags. They want to have their own little bags so they can transact.
They ain't get.
I like that Richard Hodgkinson's fucking paper hands thing. We all got paper hands. Paper hands.
What's this? Oh, is that?
Read this and I'll go next.
Who is this?
This is me.
Oh, that's Buster. Okay,
it's hella
that's the
short,
article.
Yeah. I thought there'd be more stuff in there.
Roger that. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency.
So,
which was Brian Brooks, which was
there's
Binance,
also,
which was Apollo, which was fuck all.
There's also an insurance and a tax thing that they introduced. I'll talk about that later. But Devon was talking about $100.87. Well, check this out. There was this red candle that came out of nowhere, and it went down all the way to $1.40. So
yeah, wasn't that on October 10th?
That was the recent.
That was the Binance candle.
So who knows? Maybe with all the Bitcoin stuff, maybe we get another buying opportunity. It might be the last one. Who knows?
Bro, it might happen as quick as that did though, because I was watching the show from Sunday, and Marcus and Buster were talking on the show from Sunday, and they were saying it was only like half hour. It tapped out, and a half hour later, it was back up at 216, 220.
Man, if I had seen that, I would have bought that damn dip. Where the hell was I at?
Motherfucker. Realistically, motherfucker, none of us watching the charts like a newbie like that.
Where the
They
hell
won't
was
even
that?
feel it, dude. Even if you had it in there, they ain't feeling that shit.
They'd be like, nah, right?
Exactly.
Filled one for me at $1.76.
Oh, Lottie freaking da, Miles.
Nice.
Lottie freaking da.
Nice. With a good bag.
Oh, hey, I'm just contributing to the conversation, Zerker. Damn.
It's Lord Zerker. It's Lord Zerker.
You forgot to
yes,
you forgot
Zerker,
to
I
bow
apologize.
first. You forgot to bow first, Miles.
It's still so little when you get for like $1.80, like $1.60 compared to the past years.
My newbie ass killed it on this dip. Hella funny. Yeah, dude.
Funny thing was, it was a buy order I had forgot about.
It's not, dude. It's not necessarily budgeting money. It's budgeting everything. You're just fucking worried about everything all the time, and just shit's going. Dude, I want to fucking turn off, like dead ass turn off, at least for a fucking year or so. Shit.
Yeah.
You know, let me feel like a kid again for a year.
Yeah.
Shit. Then I'll get back on the horse and figure it out. Sorry, go ahead.
And can anybody explain the difference in language of ETFs with XRP having on the exchange trust fund? Is that the path longer to fruition and exchange traded funds?
Keep going.
So what? So the ETFs are products of institutions, meaning that they don't really represent the underlying asset. It's their product, and it's their ETF is just a vehicle for them to offer that product to their customers. It does help with supply and demand, but in the long run, the real utility is when Ripple gets their Fed master account, or if they implement smart contracts. That's when we start to see real price stuff. But the ETFs are good because it gets people into the it brings more attention to the market, and it does actually. The institutions who do offer the product or offer this instrument, whatever, they have to buy the assets. They have to still back it at some point in time. So they are accumulating. So that helps supply and demand. But it helps with liquidity. I'll give you that much.
Bro, I just got to say, I love you guys, and I'm very proud of you. I'm very satisfied. My heart just smiled. We have a full deck. And we're rocking three. We got a full deck tonight, and we're rocking 336 watching. We appreciate you guys. We love you. Jim in Japan just got on.
Full deck, 6 aces.
Thanks for making my heart smile. Go ahead, Jim. What do you got, motherfucker? Let's go. You're live, Jim.
Jim, that was your cue.
That?
Has he ever been on, this guy, Jim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing? How do you join a show and not say anything?
Maybe there's a.
I hear he just told you mic problems, brother.
Mic problems.
Chill out, homie.
Okay, am I a son of a bitch? I'm being a son of a bitch.
No, because you would have treated me like shit over that.
Listen,
I'm like a little upset. You're not treating people like shit.
Lord Zerker the Merciless.
I'm trying to save you. Listen.
Hey, I got a buying question for everybody. When I normally buy, I go to the ledger, use my debit card, go to the exchange, Topper, whoever, and buy. Now, with me putting on my decent, putting RLUSD onto there, when I go to swap for, say, like XLM or XRP, am I cutting out anything there?
No.
Well, are you buying? Are you doing RLUSD on Ethereum, or are you doing it on the XRP ledger? Because there's two on there.
On Ethereum.
I was only able to do
on
the Ethereum.
On Decent.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about too. I was only able to swap in Ethereum, which sucks. I hate paying gas fees. I don't see why we need to be doing that when.
But they're not that bad no more.
Yeah,
the fees are.
They went way down,
actually
to be
cheap.
honest.
Yeah, they went. They're a lot cheaper than before. They're only pennies. They're only a couple cents compared to dollars.
Yeah, but what
Papa, are you talking about are you doing a swap within the Decent app using their swap feature?
Yeah.
Unless I'm wrong, when you're doing that, you're not doing it. You're just sending your funds to a company, and they do the swap, and they send you back the funds.
It's like a change.
Yeah, so I'm not a big fan at all of those guys. So what you can do
They
instead,
charge you for sure.
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
connect
Chancellor don't like
Decent-
nobody.
Connect your
People touch my
Decent.
shit. I want it for free.
Just straight on the XRP ledger.
What's the risk
So
versus
connect
an
you go to
exchange? Is my
XRP
question.
Toolkit. XRP Toolkit, you can connect most wallets, and then there you add your trust line for RLUSD or USD Bitstamp or USD GateHub, and then you just place your limit buy or sell, and then you trade there, and then you're trading straight on.
You
the
get a
XRP
Zaman
ledger.
wallet and do all that bullshit. Quit. Don't connect no Decent to nothing. That's my fucking advice. And then do it with
I
a
agree.
Zaman wallet. Switch it out and send your
agree.
ZRP to your Decent.
Yep, 100% support that.
That's
that is
why
a smart move.
Hey, can I say something?
That's why I mentioned
Never
risk.
type your fucking password or your seed phrases into your computer. Don't do that dumb shit. It only goes for your devices, your only physical devices. That's all I gotta say.
I got an email from Ledger, and they told me to do
No
that.
pictures either.
That's fine.
Don't
What do
give
you-
them that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
Oma, question for you. What
Yeah.
do you think about all this Bitcoin getting hacked by quantum computers, all the security. I know your company was actually mentioned #1 for security for major institutions. L3 Harris was mentioned for most of the higher net worth companies that are Fortune 500s right now. What do you think? You think that's actually a real thing? You think we're actually going to be getting quantum hacks in this next year?
Fuck yeah.
No comment, because you brought up the name of the company I work for.
Oh shit! Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
Yes. The answer is yes.
No comment.
I'll give you an answer. The answer is fuck
Sorry,
yes.
buddy.
I couldn't even.
No worries. You literally put that in the damn stream, bro. It's all good, bro. No comment.
Well,
So who's quantum computing?
Fuma, you gotta give the line. My views are my views are alone, and they do not represent the company I work for.
You know, this stream that hit some lawyers right now. They're like, we got his ass.
We got his ass.
Firing him tomorrow. We got him. They're all high fiving. No, it's all good, man.
Navi, that's a write up. I gotta give you a write up.
Yeah, as far as the cybersecurity side, far as quantum hacking, I mean, it's gonna come. It is what it is. Hopefully, the issues will get solved beforehand. It takes a lot of power to power the good stuff. When you start seeing, here's where you know we're gonna have a problem. When you see an article that says, what is the name of that company? There's a company that's got a couple fusion engines out right now, and they're in pre-IPO. When you see a fusion, a company, or when you see a data center company saying, "Hey, we're teaming up with this company that does fusion power," we got a problem.
Yeah, I know that China has their technology is not as great as what we have here, but I know that they have been implementing some attacks, and that's why I mentioned that. I hated to dox you there, buddy, but
that's all good.
You see all these big companies pulling money out of Bitcoin. I mean, there's got to be a reason. They're running scared. I mean, maybe it's rumor they're getting scared about. I don't really know, but I mean, a lot of these big hedge fund companies are in the know. Why are they pulling so much BTC and ETH out?
You know, I would always take the look at who's doing what as a treasury and what else they're moving that money into.
Correct.
They're moving into something. They're moving into something.
Look at what Japan's doing right now is what you need to look at, because that's the key. That's a linchpin is Japan, and they're moving. They've already started moving, and they're going to start dewinding the carry trade here shortly, like within weeks.
Yeah, but I did know BRICS did launch their payment system. Was it today? BRICS Pay went live. So
when does that use XRP?
No.
Backdoor?
I don't know what it uses, but I know it went live. So
probably Circle.
And it went a little crazy.
Why is Japan going now? What do they know?
Circle was one of the ones that Ukraine was using. I mean, Ukraine was using Circle to, facilitate payments while the war was happening. I see them as
through XLM.
Correct. But it's just a fork of XRP, so I can't imagine why they couldn't work together with both XLM and XRP to facilitate BRICS payments. I mean, it's got to be something powerful. It's got to be something that can scale if they're really going to be using this. I've heard that BRICS is going to go away. I've heard that that's going to be just really taken away. That's part of the 7 horns that are going to be part of the end times.
BRICS is a
it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if it goes away or not. The name doesn't matter, because we're all going to be on the same system. There's no way of getting around it.
Exactly. The unified ledger.
China's got a lot of gold.
NWO.
I want to run this video real quick about Ondo. Ondo said something really important.
My expectation is that in 5 years from now, that every instrument that is traded frequently will be traded on chain.
I think it's quite clear
5 years
that if there are $4.5 trillion in digital wallets today, that number is going up, not down. They'll have access to traditional capital markets instruments like stocks and bonds, and they'll have access to funds that companies like Franklin and BlackRock create. They'll have access to ETFs. They'll have access to model portfolios that will be on chain, hit a button, automatically happens and automatically rebalances. I believe these things are a question of when, not if.
My expectation.
That goes back to the question that someone asked earlier about different products being offered on chain. Yes, the answer is yes. All of this shit, your gold, your ETFs, anything, everything will be offered on chain some way, somehow, through some kind of platform. And that most likely will be either a crypto.com, Uphold, your Coinbases, or whatever. You'll be able to do all those things within those platforms, even within your traditional platforms like Fidelity or whatnot.
So who's going half with me on a spaceship? I mean, we don't have to dump money like that. Let's just have the conversation now.
Who's driving? Start with the mega yacht first. I'm down. I'll go half with you on the mega yacht.
Y'all want to get a spaceship?
And XRP plumbing, $20 cash out. Appreciate your plumbing.
We can just get a big yacht and just like timeshare it out between the community. Just all chip in on it.
No, I'm talking about going to other planets, man. You talking about a boat? I'm talking
well,
about.
for those that are flat earthers, I'm not a flat earther, but we're not in outer space yet, so that might be a pipe dream. So
why don't I just go in half on a portal?
Now we may release a couple things that we probably shouldn't release.
Yeah.
Let's get our own CERN.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Tay Technologies. If you see a data center project with Tay Technologies, no, we're going to have some issues.
Sorry about the delay. We're good to go. About 2 minutes late, but we're all in. Lost at least 2 Bitcoin by reformatting a laptop. So thank you. When I jokingly told my wife about this $100,000 of lost Bitcoin, she did not laugh. The views and opinions in this talk are my own and do not represent those of my clients. But before we go much further, can I get a show of hands? Was a mile wide? So that's the theme of this talk. To explore the edges of the technology, call out the exaggerations and the lies. So this may get spicy. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about decentralization. We're going to talk about censorship resistance. Gosh, yeah, that's going to be fun. Privacy, yeah, I know, right? Code as disclosure. We'll be mainly focusing on Bitcoin and Ethereum because they are by far the most popular. In this example, we're using Bitcoin, but at its core, a blockchain is a Merkle tree, a data structure of nested hashes. A block is a data structure that contains 10 minutes worth of transactions. We include the hash of the previous block in the current block's header, which is then hashed along with all the other metadata. This is important because if someone were to go back and change something in the previous block, that modified block's hash would now not match what was included in the following block. Thus, we can ensure the integrity of all the transactions from the start to the latest. To make transactions, we use a wallet application that signs a transaction. The transactions themselves appear to come to and from wallet addresses. So pretty standard private public key stuff. And that's kind of it. You see, the blockchain is just the data structure. It's just the state. And to find the balance of an address, we have to look through the whole length of the chain and calculate how many coins that address has received and spent. The main goal of Bitcoin when it was created was to avoid a trusted authority in the wake of the 2008 financial crisis. So the blockchain would need to be decentralized. Anyone should be able to get a copy of the blockchain, and anyone can be a part of the peer-to-peer network. Each node, as they are called, can request any part of the blockchain from anyone throughout the network. For example, I can request block 2 from Alice and block 3 from Bob. I'm able to validate that Alice gave me a genuine block if its hash is included in the block from Bob. Nodes are a fundamental part of the network, and as a decentralized peer-to-peer network, Bitcoin nodes make up to 8 outgoing connections and receive up to 115 incoming connections from other nodes and share the data like the addresses of other nodes, unconfirmed transactions, block headers, and the blocks themselves, using what's called a gossip protocol, meaning data will often be shared without asking for it. But a distributed blockchain where there is no gatekeeper would be absolute anarchy. How do we choose which block to generate the next block from? What's to stop someone from going back to change some old transactions, rehash all the blocks, and share them as if that's the real chain? We need a mechanism to slow down the network, prevent double spending, and to make it incredibly hard to rewrite history. They would need a consensus algorithm. To accomplish this, the creators of Bitcoin adopted the proof of work concept used in the anti-spam system Hashcash. Proof of work is a problem that the sender can only achieve through brute forcing and the recipient can easily validate. For Bitcoin, this problem was to find a nonce where the resultant hash of both it and the rest of the data in the block was of a sufficiently low value. Other blockchains use another method known as proof of stake, where the validator is determined deterministically but randomly and proportional to the amount of currency that validator has staked on the network. This method is significantly more energy efficient. As it turns out, mindlessly hashing through trillions of nonces for potentially no reward is extremely inefficient. It should be noted that these consensus algorithms are only necessary because the network is decentralized. If a network is controlled by a single entity or trusted parties, there is no need for a proof of work or a proof of stake. You would only go through this much effort to maintain integrity when centralized access controls are not an option. Let's finish off this refresher by talking about smart contracts. In 2015, the Ethereum blockchain introduced smart contracts, a mutable code that is essentially a series of functions and variables hosted by the blockchain. We can say that your transaction is only as decentralized as its.
What the fuck are we watching? What is this? What just happened?
You're muted.
So
Yeah,
we're watching-
muted. Nerdy, muted.
Oh, I paused it.
Yeah.
So
what happened? Why are we watching that Bitcoin?
Because
movie.
Navigator asked me a question: is Bitcoin secure? The answer is no.
Oh, okay. So that's the point.
That's the point. The point is this: is the law of decentralization, and right here, the Moore's law, decentralization. Any given transaction is only decentralized as the most centralized component. So a lot of this shit that people talk about, oh, is Bitcoin can it be hacked and all this stuff? The answer is yes. The answer is fucking yes. And it's when quantum computers come into play, and right now how you have IBM is working on things like 1,000 qubits. It only takes a certain amount of qubits for them to hack everything. So the answer is yes. When quantum computers come into play, most 100% definitely, the chain can be hacked and will be hacked.
And those that have the money to buy the quantum computers. I mean, look, we already know China's got some. We know our country has some. Europe has some quantum computers. I don't know how many there are. I think there's 11 quantum computers right now, currently. Could be more.
All the good ones are in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'll share the link. You guys can go check that out if you guys want to watch the full thing. But
we got XRP Mo on. What's up, Pimp? Good to see you again. Are you whispering into your microphone, Mo? We can hear you, Mo.
I wonder what will be the saving grace for these security risks that we have. What's actually going to make it quantum resistant? How do we actually get there? Who's actually working
get
on
back
it?
up here.
That's
You
the real
have
question.
strike teams of assassins that go out and eliminate people who try to hack. That's what the security will be.
Metal blockchain.
I like that.
Kinetic
So now these-
response.
Somebody's wife watching TV in the other room or something. There's some echo.
Oh
I think
yeah, I
that-
got the
I
girl
think
talking
that's-
in the back.
Either that or it's Mo, and he dipped already. Can you guys hear me? Is this on?
It's Navi. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you sound good.
It was me.
You're just not
The
paying
girl.
attention to me. I'm kidding.
Oh, hail Lord Zerker.
Thank you, sir. All right, so what the fuck are we doing? What are we talking about? You guys are getting way too nerdy.
You said fucking nerdy, so I'm giving you some nerdy shit.
I know.
I want to talk about how there's probably already quantum computers in Antarctica, and we're just getting, they're leaking it out to us, but they've already, that's like the perfect place, right? It's got to be super cold and like no radiation and all that shit. We're better. They've already got that shit.
Yeah, they're tapping in the energy that they have in Antarctica as well. There's some crazy shit. We could go into a whole rabbit hole about Project Bluebeam and all these other, things that we're starting to see in the sky. But I think it's all connected. I think they're using these quantum computers to actually power these devices and what we're witnessing in the sky right now. And it's all a distraction. Like Nerdy and Berserker was talking about it earlier. We got all these distractions going on right now and drawing everybody's attention on this Epstein, this Charlie Kirk, all these, Antifa things. All these things are just major distractions. The popcorn that's been talked about, in many of the Riddlers, we're eating our popcorn right now, watching this all happen in the background. We're smart enough or wise enough. We share with the community, teaching them what's actually really going on in the background and not to be distracted, because that's really what it's about. While others are distracted, we're accumulating. And so are the those that are in the know, But it's just getting a little scary with the quantum computers. What they're able to do is just crazy. They're opening portals like we were talking about earlier. They're connected with CERN. They're opening portals to, very bad places, let's say. And, at least we're wise enough, smart enough, high vibrational enough to see and recognize what's going on and share it with the community. And I applaud all you guys for actually coming on, being brave enough, because most people are not brave enough to come on live, show their face, and share their knowledge with the community, because for whatever reason, they're just scared.
Well, let me show you how planned this. Let me show you how planned this is. How fucking orchestrated this whole damn thing is. This was from.
It better not fucking be a 3-hour Bitcoin fucking movie.
It's not. This is from 2019.
What the hell is going on? I'm just kidding.
This is
Run it, bro.
War on national security for coins and shit like that.
Secretary Summers, does Treasury have the capability and technical know-how to successfully implement a digital dollar?
Let me just say, this is not a Kennedy School exercise for us.
That's right.
We've got
Thank
a
God.
staff of 40 people who've been working on this for a long time, who have extensive experience with the relevant interconnections.
Okay. So just to clarify, the answer is yes?
The answer is that the SWIFT system is an interbank system. You cannot meaningfully work on an interbank system without working with the private sector. And I spoke with Jamie Dimon 3 months ago. There's a team of people that he's pulled together from the 6 major financial institutions in the United States, along with Larry Fink and a number of the asset managers who are working with an interagency team at the Fed, at the Treasury, at the controller of the currency to get this right. Right now, we have one network that doesn't work very well. The worst idea in the world would be to now try to have 2, SWIFT and some other separate cyber project. We have this under control. We've got a public sector-led team with the relevant private sector actors that is hardening SWIFT. And a hard SWIFT that will be secure has to be our first priority.
Okay.
We don't need to worry about the dollar. Look, let's be honest here in the situation room. Europe's a museum, Japan's a nursing home, and China's a jail. And we don't need to worry about those currencies being some kind of major threat.
Bro, you see the schnoz on that guy?
Yeah.
Is that the
was
fucking Trump
hard.
Summers guy? Is he like?
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Yep.
What's gonna happen to that motherfucker?
Yeah.
You think this is just a distraction to take away from the the demise of Swift? What do you get from that video, Noti?
It's all Swift is not going away. I'll tell you that much. It's not going away at all whatsoever. Those be updated. They're not going to replace. They're not going to replace the system that's already in play. They're not going to do all that shit. They already have all the technology that we have today already exists. Meaning that we already have instant settlements. We already have instant transfers. We already have all that shit. That shit is. They're not going to be like, hey, let's just switch to a public ledger and use public shit. Like that's just the stupidest fucking narrative I've ever heard in my life. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all whatsoever. What is going to happen is that the back end of that system is going to change, meaning that even though like Swift can use Swift is just a messaging platform. They don't settle nothing. They don't settle jack shit. But if we can, that's where you have the whole chain link thing coming into play. But even Chainlink stuff, they're not really settling nothing, and that's where the whole Ripple stuff come into play. So there can be a conjunction where people start where Swift utilizes certain technologies from Ripple, but all that comes down to is Ripple acquiring their Fed Master account. If they can acquire their Fed Master account, then a lot of this shit changes. But it doesn't mean that Swift, the system itself, is going to change. It's not. It's not going.
I'm in agreement with you. Same with the DTCC. They've been working with Ripple and other projects, let's say, to help scale and bring in this, new technology at a cheaper rate. They've been planning this out for many years. The guy even talked about it right there in the video.
And
they've been working on this for years.
And that's what I'm saying is that Ripple would most likely never IPO. They will never fucking IPO. I could see them buying Link 2 and just being part of them just taking all the shares that they had and just taking it back, or
they need
having a buyback
quiet.
Program. Yeah. But Ripple will never fucking IPO because it's a government. It's a government entity. It's not. It's not like a public thing.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about Swift, what is Swift? All it is like you said, messaging system. All it does is direct the fee traffic. You take your share, you take your share, you take your share.
That's it.
A laundering service.
Yep.
Swift is not very swift.
So what's up with the Swift coin?
Fucking Jim in Japan being all stoic and mysterious with his fucking zoomed in pain relief fucking thesaurus fucking dictionary zoomed in fucking
parasites and worms.
I don't know why it's showing
What's
backwards.
up, Jim?
Yeah, I'm coming in stoic.
You are,
bro.
bro.
My whole thing is that there 100% most likely be some kind of cyber attack narrative that they implement, and all of a sudden they pass laws, and there's bills and shit that goes through office that all of a sudden puts us all into a system. But all of that would be through regulation. And that's what I'm saying, where Basel comes in and all this shit comes in. But nothing really happens until Ripple acquires their Fed Master account, because the same situation that Connor Fitzgerald has with Bitcoin and Tether and that whole shebang of them buying and selling treasuries, and like everyone that's holding Bitcoin doesn't even really know that they're actually holding United States debt. They're not really holding anything else. But if that same situation is going to go into Ripple, but that's going to be through RLUSD, and that's why you see the Treasury Department buying up all these fucking bonds left, right, and center. Like every single month, they're buying. Every single week, every few weeks, they're buying up more treasuries, buying it back. The reason why they're doing it, because they're just going to sell it to the public via a private institution, which is Ripple, and do it through the stablecoin. So they spread the debt throughout the whole world via their stablecoin mechanism.
Did you guys see the
only thing that makes
comment I
sense.
left earlier about going to one of those gematria calculators when you're talking about Epstein, and you put in Epstein crypto, and it says XRP bull run.
Oh yeah!
I'm not joking.
Hell
If
yeah!
give me
bro.
a wrench, I'll send you a link to it.
To the
Or you can just
moon.
pull it up.
You say, give me a wrench? You just try to fucking strong arm us for a fucking wrench?
Okay, give me a hammer. I'll show you what kind of strong arm I have.
When you got a hammer, everything's a nail.
Okay, just type in gematria calculator and do it.
Bro,
do it
this is
yourself,
very-
berserker. Maybe
No.
you can type in XRP worms and see what happens.
Yeah, and I'll shit them all over your face, motherfucker.
It'll say bleached booty hole.
Bleached
right.
booty hole.
Bro, someone
GDLT.
Buster, calm
XPX
this.
is in the fours.
Oh shit!
It's coming down, G.
Calm that motherfucker down. Give him a wrench if you could, please.
It was at the 7s, now it's down to 4s. I'm down like 30%.
Lord Zerker, you want to give him a wrench? You want me to wrench him?
Either one, bro.
Give me
Who's that?
give me a torque wrench.
Who are we wrenching up?
Jim in Japan.
Jim.
Japan.
How much I came all the way from the table of contents from this home health book just to get a wrench. Let me see if a wrench is in there. Nope.
Bro,
let me double check this
Look
shit.
good doing it. Oh shit! That's why they blasted Epstein at this moment. I knew it. Distraction. Ooh,
Exactly. It's the only thing that makes sense, and that's why they're connecting it to the corn. It's all connected. All of
Yeah.
this shit is interlinked. None of this shit is random. There's no such thing as random. Random does not
It's
exist.
like a plan. It's like a plan.
It is a
Jim,
plan. It's
comment
the
for me,
plan's been
bud.
on.
Comment. Okay. Let me,
Yeah.
Not
Well,
how
you guys-
gematria works. Hey, you don't.
Well, you
question,
could go back to the
don't
Codius thing
question
too.
Scola
Like
Jeff.
the
Don't question
the
it.
fact that Stefan Thomas's couch, fucking, Vitalik comes off the couch to go build Ethereum, and then we think you could only do smart contracts on EVMs. Like,
Right?
that's crazy, bro.
Bro,
Wild.
It
This
already
shit is,
happened with fucking
yeah, it's
Winklevoss
so far
and
gone.
Zuckerberg. It's all the same story. Is
Same
Vitalik?
ass story,
Yeah.
bro.
Yep.
Well, I got a question. Why do we need really smart contracts if XRP is going to work with Swift and a DTC? And
Because you need it for
take all the
tokenization
money.
on chain. It has to be on the XRP ledger. The only way to do that is with native smart native smart
You
smart
need it
contracts
for
on-
derivatives.
Yeah, it has to be on the chain. Because if you have, like, for example, if we use Flare, well, guess what? If we're using Flare for smart contracts with XRP, we're not using the XRP ledger. We're using Flare's network.
And you're gonna want future stuff as a business, like, hey, we get to this point, this happens. We get to this point, this happens. It has to be like, you have to be able to add to it versus
Like futures,
a
silver
blockchain.
futures, and
Yeah.
all these futures and shit. They're gonna want it timed. They want it sitting out there as a condition.
Yeah.
yeah, but XRP was designed for payments and moving money. So
Smart.
if
well,
we,
smart
why can't we? Well, here's my theory. I'm just throwing it out there. This integration with other chains to scale. I've been talking about scaling for a long time. You got Quant, you got ADA, you got these smart contracts that are already out there. You got Chainlink to do the oracles, the actual data that we're talking about that's going to replace Swift. Swift can't do the messaging. Chainlink can actually do that. They don't even have to, do anything. They've already been integrated. They've already been able to integrate old world finance and, new Web3. I just don't see why. I mean, I get it. Maybe they are going to really do smart contracts, but I don't see why they couldn't use other chains for the scaling. They have one function. Quant, XRP, XEC, all these others have other scaling potentials to make the whole chain work.
I know, but do you
see why
get it?
XRP needs to do everything is my point. And that's why I think they haven't done any scaling of any sorts, because they're really mainly focusing on the payments and taking over the messaging standard for
I know, but
yeah.
Okay, everything that you just said, the question becomes, then why even hold XRP? Because ODL does not need XRP. None of the shit, RLUSD does not need XRP. None of the shit needs XRP. Ripple's business will still go on. You get what I'm saying? The only way that you actually get value and start doing shit on the chain is when you start tokenizing, and that has to be on chain, meaning that you would have to have native smart contracts. In order to do that, you need to make amendments for that to happen. We don't want to use any other fucking chain. We want to use the XRP ledger for all this shit. That's why we need it. That's why we don't see any great price evaluations, because the value comes from utility, the utility of the actual use of the token. So when you have smart contracts and shit, you need that, because then you have a native desk, you have a native a decentralized exchange, and you have smart contracts, which is tokenizations, and then you have a stable coin, and then you literally have everything that you need for a new financial layer.
Jim in Japan, notice you have a nice shiny little new wrench. Also, can you do me a favor and put that link, just chat that link in the private chat, Jim, please? Thank you.
Yeah, I tried to do a share screen on it, but it didn't. Private chat.
So expanding upon that, if XRP is running smart contracts, why would we really need any other chains if that's the case?
Different chains do different things. They all have different use cases.
You think it's a load issue?
Well, okay, you have Constellation Network. Constellation Network has to do with data scaling and data protection and having truth. You have Morpheus. Morpheus has to do with shippings, and they're working with SAP to do all those things with shipping stuff. You have Overledger. Overledger connects all the chains together. You have Chainlink that is basically like a centralized oracle that allows to bring in data and stuff like that. All they're like a toolbox. Each does different things, but that does not mean that you cannot have a native stablecoin on all these things throughout all these chains. And that's where the stablecoin comes in. It's that, hey, you can have RLUSD on Quant, on Constellation, on Chainlink, on Morpheus, on Stellar, or whatever. You can have the coin on all these different chains. But the real value, the real money is tokenization. And right now it's Ethereum. Ethereum is killing it with the tokenization through Polygon.
Beautiful. Motherfucking beautiful.
And isn't what's the other one that's got a ton of flow? Oh my god. Can't remember. There's one more that has a lot of smart contract money flowing through it as well. What's the other one there? There's another one that's got high volume of smart contracts.
No, there's Morpheus,
Tron.
Yeah, Tron, and is it Tron? I think it's right now it's Polygon. Polygon has the most right now.
Is that right?
Yeah, Polygon is like the tokenization king right now. But look at the price; it's still low.
Yeah.
Right. Frankel Templeton's working with Stellar. The price is still low. So so when you think about it, it doesn't matter who's utilizing the chain. It becomes the value of the things going up becomes the deflationary part, is the burning part. The more people that use the thing is the more that you get rid of the, you have the deflationary part. Now the deflationary part is only meant by how much activity you have on chain, meaning that the more activity that you have on chain, you need to preserve the amount of coins that you do have. So that's what raises the price. So supply and demand does come into play, but utility is the bigger play.
Here's that Gematria results. The third result is XRP Bull Run. Also, the sixth result is XRP Bull Run. There you go. Jewish Gematria calculator. Jim in Japan. Let's go.
BBB said, nerdy. So is Polygon's gonna Trump huge run up? Isn't that the one where his NFT was listed on? It was listed on Polygon. I'm just saying.
Ooh-wee. G's getting all fucking he's getting all mystical in the chat, bro. He's like 26 is the sun year. Let's
come on here, G.
Yeah.
Get your ass on here, G.
We got room for one more, bro. There's only 9 on now. My heart smiled for a second and then somebody dipped.
Lord Zerker has summoned you.
I'll run this. I run this last one just to tell you, just to show you how fucking planned this shit is. Okay, this is how planned this shit is.
Most news.
This is from 2010, mind you.
In the morning, CNN's American Morning, weekday 6 a.m. Eastern.
A Washington think tank, the Bipartisan Policy Center, is launching a simulated cyber shockwave. The Situation Room, and you can see it there, is being prepped as we speak, and an all-star lineup of the country's top security and policy experts are at the ready. Scenarios could include a large-scale failure of the power grid or an attack on something we can't even imagine living without at this point, the cell phone grid. Joining us now for the AM Security Watch, one of the masterminds of it all, former CIA Director General Michael Hayden, And one of the participants, our very own national security contributor, Fran Townsend. Fran was a Homeland Security advisor to President George W. Bush and will be playing the role of the Homeland Security Secretary for this morning's simulation. Great to see you, General Hayden. Let's start with you. You are, as we said, the mastermind of this. You've designed the situation for simulation. Walk us through it to the best of your ability without giving it away. What have you got planned for the folks today?
Sure, John. And what we try to do is to create a scenario here for folks that wasn't inherently Armageddon, because people then walk away from that in despair. But something that could happen, something that takes things that are not unlikely and puts them together in a way that creates consequences. And the idea here is not so much to play with the scenario per se, but to use the scenario to drive policy questions. It's our hope that as our players play through the scenario, they'll begin to realize that there's some things that could have been decided earlier that would make dealing with the current crisis as we create it a lot easier to do.
And Fran, as we said, you're going to be playing the part of the Homeland Security Secretary for this demonstration, this simulation. Are you confident that the government now has the tools to defend against a massive cyber attack, the type of which General Hayden's got planned for you today?
I'm absolutely confident that the government doesn't have the tools. And the purpose of the exercise, John, is to identify those vulnerabilities and gaps so that we can suggest to the administration where to focus their attention. We know we don't have the capability of analysis and attribution. We know we don't have redundancy and resiliency in the cyber system, despite our reliance on it. And I expect those are the gaps you're going to see us have to play through in the scenario. And then it's a matter of taking it forward with the administration to try and identify and fill those gaps.
You get it? They're gonna create this fucking situation and then implement policy, because we're proactive, not reactive.
Bro,
I mean,
that's
we're reactive, not proactive.
It's like Event 201, but for cyber attacks. That's crazy.
This
dude.
shit has been planned for so long, bro. I'm telling you, I've done my research. I've done the digging for so long to tell you confidently that there has to be an event. After the event, they probably have all the bills in place, and once the event takes place, someone's gonna come on TV with the fucking suit and tie. Oh, in the matter of national security, we now implement executive order, blah 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 blah, and then boom, there you go, system done, plan over, just like that.
Problem, reaction, solution.
Simple as that, bro. It's gonna be that fucking quick.
Didn't we just have an attack on the financial system, cyber attack, and China just had one?
Yeah, they have to build a narrative. They have to point the finger at somebody.
I mean,
It's
Twitter
gonna be
just
that
went
damn
down.
that spaceship out there. It's gonna shoot things at us and take our damn internet down. I'm telling you.
That's why you see all these outages with Amazon and Cloudflare and all these
Yep.
places. The attack on Congress and all these things. And it was an Iranian. Oh, it was a Chinese. It was the Russians. Blah blah. They're just pointing fingers and it's fucking blaming people for that reason. But it's actually us. We're the ones hurting and doing it our own selves on our own infrastructure. It's nobody else. The attacks are coming from the inside, not the outside.
Right.
And that's the shit that people don't understand. The United States is a fucking fortress. No one is just like 9/11. No one is coming into our fucking airspace, especially from JFK, especially from fucking New York. Right? That is the stupidest narrative we've ever witnessed in our lives. When we have the strongest airspace, we have the strongest land force, and we have the strongest cybersecurity. We cannot be compromised. The compromise is happening from within, not outside. So whatever's happening is for a reason, because they want it to happen.
We also have the most armed rednecks.
But that's what I'm saying. We have to wait for regulations, because regulation is king. It's all through regulations, and that's why we're waiting. Me personally, I'm waiting for the Fed master account to be approved. Once the Fed master account gets approved, watch all this shit just fucking go down, and watch all the stuff that we're talking about just happen, because it's all planned. It's all fucking planned.
Yeah, I think that's when the decoupling will actually happen. I agree with you, Nerdy, on that. And exactly what you just said. It's all happening within. The elites knew that for a long time, that we were a strong nation. That's why they planted sleeper cells, and the prior administration implanted people that will essentially not really bring down the United States, but cause a lot of financial problems, a lot of chaos and confusion in the United States. There is, I don't want to say too much, but there is a planned event that is going to be coming, and they've been planning this for a long time.
Bro, you literally just have to look at the acts and the bills that are already in office. The eCash Act. The eCash Act literally says electronic form of $1 that'll be issued from the Treasury. And then you see the Treasury buying back all its debt. Why the fuck do you think they're doing that if it's not going to be backed by stable coins? And then you see how Ripple's been approved through all the regulations. They passed all their tests. They literally have the highest regulation standard today. I mean, come on now. They're everywhere. And then they have a station in Dubai. And then now Trump is making this agreement with Dubai when all the largest crypto people are stationed in Dubai. They're the largest holders of these assets. It's not American people. It's fucking Arabian people.
Let's have a laugh. Watch this.
I'm just trying to help you.
I'm sorry, but I don't need your help.
Yes, you do, motherfucker. You do need my help, sir. Can't you see that, you son of a bitch?
Could you please just let me check out my groceries?
Fuck you, I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
Wow, this is...
You gotta ask Jesus Christ.
I don't have
sinners.
to do anything.
We're all sinners.
Wow. Okay.
He's not gonna force you to do it.
You're sinning right now.
No, I'm not, motherfucker. You fucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking accuser. You motherfucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
You motherfucking accuser. Accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker. Yes, ma'am.
False light.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy shit.
It's like
Karen.
a pimp preacher.
Possessed, man.
Wow.
That's why I say, listen, motherfucker. That's what I'm copying that. That's hilarious.
I'd like to introduce you to my former wife.
She was manifesting, man. She was manifesting. I've had patients just like that. They're fun.
Well, I had to play that for Lizard
manifesting.
King because he had requested it a while back, and I finally got it downloaded. So
We'll blame it on the shot. We'll blame it on the V.
That was before the vaccine. That was,
there was plenty of people like that
Really?
before the vaccine.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
Breaking. Japan's 40-year government bond yield just surged to 3.69%. Its highest level
Bingo.
in history as the market prepares for more stimulus. Come on,
Here we go,
guys.
boys and girls. Here we
Right
go.
It's right in your fucking face. I don't see how people don't see it. It's right. It's
Good
happening right in front of
manifesting.
your eyes.
We still got 2 moves that the government in the United States still has left before the complete collapse. Even when Japan unwinds, they're still able to print money. That's one of the last stages. There's 7 stages to a financial collapse worldwide. We're in like stage 5 right now. So, you know, Trump, he's sending out $2,000 stimulus check. That's one thing that we still have left. We still have, you know, they could lower interest rates, bring the the points down. But after that, that's it. What do they got left? They're selling off the bonds quicker than they can buy them back up.
Revalue gold.
Revalue gold, silver. They've been suppressing silver and gold forever. I mean, if I was to invest in anything else other than crypto, I'd definitely buy silver. I wouldn't buy gold. It's pumped really hard already. Silver's still a laggard, man. Major laggard, needed in every electronics known to man. And there's only a few, refineries for silver around the world.
And they're all shut down.
Silver's more than just that. Silver's got some kind of spiritual qualities. In the Bible, the Jews had their trumpets that they went to battle with made out of silver. The priests had silver bells on their robe. There's something more to silver than just conductivity, although that is huge. There's something spiritual about silver. It interacts with your immune system. It's really weird.
Yeah, I was at Costco earlier and I saw the price of the silver pimps that I bought were up like $200.
Damn.
I was like, well, I'm glad I was stacking.
Yeah, that's my sister, Kiwi. Listen, mother. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna put if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna put part 1 and part 2 in the main YouTube and in the private chat by a pastor friend of mine called what's it called here? Babylon. It's about America, the Babylon.
Is it a video link?
I think I've seen
it's so you can watch it later. They're really, really good. Like, not saying it's 100% fact, but just something to kind of like look over.
I think we need to look over. We need to look over GDLT.
Yeah,
he's about to blow our minds with all this bullishness. Let's go.
He's been getting those lives.
What up? How's it going, guys?
What up, bro?
What up, Nerdy?
What's up, bro?
Nerdy knows what's going down. Buster knows what's going down. Berserker knows what's going down. All y'all know what's going down.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Oh man. So so some new information I guess that's coming. I mean, obviously, I don't know if the bull cycle maybe starts in 2025 December, but for sure we're going to be peaking in 2026. Every crypto is going to basically go up. There's going to be a ton of distractions outside of crypto and inside of crypto. Meme coins are going to be exploding again. Celebrity meme coins are going to be taking off. We already have Scottie Pippen releasing his meme coin. We got freaking William Shatner releasing his meme coin, but we got to wait for like these really big celebrities like a Taylor Swift coin or something like that, where it just really gets ridiculous. They're going to releasing their meme coins on Solana, most likely. Solana is going to be booming. It's the year of the sun. It's the year of the fire horse. The sun is going to be the cause of the reset. There's going to probably be... Notice that we haven't been talking about eco-friendly in a good long while. Get ready for that conversation to be coming back big time, especially...
Talking about...
So, solar flares, massive heat waves, power grids going out. This going to all the centralized systems are going to get tested for this. This is where we're going to be requiring solutions for decentralized systems, more distributed systems. So things like solar flare are going to probably be booming and doing some really good things. So excited for our flare bags, without a doubt. And then in 2026, we're most likely, what's going to probably pop, I think this is going to be our last speculative cycle. I think we're going to have the dot-com bubble style pop happen, probably because of the cyber event or because of the outages. Because most blockchains rely on, centralized cloud storage. This is why we've been talking about the importance of decentralized cloud storage. So if you're not like partnered up or integrated with Filecoin or Akash or XPX or StoreX or Edge Network or Flux or, one of these, there's very few decentralized storage blockchains, right? So that's going to be very important. But yeah, 2027 cyber event happens, causes, major disruption. You're going to probably have a lot of cryptos that are going to be hacked. A lot of people's accounts are going to be hacked. This is going to be a very important time to have our crypto in cold storage, without a doubt. I mean, we already know that, but people are kind of maybe, playing it willy-nilly and keeping their stuff on centralized exchanges or something like that. This is not going to be the year that you want that. You're not going to... Yes, prepare for more distractions with the blue chip cryptos. The blue chip cryptos will rise. All these cryptos are going to be booming, but the ones that are like the distraction cryptos and meme coins and things like that will once again be outgaining. Even though XRP is going to break its all-time high, right? It's going to go to maybe $10+ or something. But for some reason, people still won't give it its due, right? So just being prepared for that freaking nonsense. 2027, if we're going with tarot, so 26 is the sun year, the sun tarot. And if you look at the sun tarot, it's basically all of Bearable Guy's riddles. It's all, he keeps saying we look at the sun. He's freaking watering a sunflower. There's sunflowers on that tarot. There's a white horse in that tarot. I mean, I kid you not. And so then 2027 will be the year of judgment, which is the next card that follows the sun, is judgment. And after that, we'll go into 2028, and we're going to go into a green, eco-friendly revolution. It's going to be no nonsense. They're going to charge Bitcoin miners a crap for their electricity. Electricity is going to be really, really expensive. This is going to affect Bitcoin price without a doubt, because what good is Bitcoin without, miners? I'm not saying it's going to go completely away, but it's for sure a major retracement on Bitcoin, and that's going to leave the opportunity for the first eco-friendly crypto that went total opposite of Bitcoin, XRP, to take the top spot. HBAR and Algorand will be following as well. We're going to have a complete reset being established before the end of 2030 of what the new look of blockchain and the crypto space is going to be. So yeah, that's just some of the info I wanted to share with y'all on the bullishness. It's going to be a very exciting next 4 years going up to 2030. That's for sure. A lot of changes are going to be coming really quick.
So, good looking out.
Soul is the name of an old god.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, Solana is going to go to probably multiple thousands of bucks, man. Ethereum is just not it. I don't care like how much, Ethereum and Bitcoin are great in this traditional cycle, in this traditional financial system. But when we're on the new rails and it's completely digital, those aren't going to be the things anymore, man. They're not going to be the top dogs anymore.
Speaking of rabbit holes, G, Proton, the white horse gifted to the Pope. You can't make it up.
I know, right? Right? You got to love that.
You cannot make this shit up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
The horse is Proton.
That's why I've been focused. Dude, the symbol of an X means completion of a cycle, completion, right?
10.
Just
10 is completion.
Right. Yeah. So XP, that's why I'm just targeting like a ton of X cryptos. XPR for sure is one of them, without a doubt, because they're one of a very few X cryptos that actually provide native KYC as an option on their blockchain, right? So, and nobody talks about it. I love cryptos that are very silent X's. But yeah, the X cryptos, man, that's what it's going to be about. I mean, HBAR and Algorand are going to do some big things though, for sure, and ADA.
When all of this comes down to is they're going to double dip with stable coins, right? They're going to have the USDC with the USDY, USDCY, and all that shit. Like, just watch this. Just watch this.
Just shut up and watch this.
We started our journey into tokenization by asking at Ondo, we started our journey into tokenization by asking, how can we make stablecoins even better? The answer, tokenized treasuries, or as we call them, yield coins. Like stablecoins, they're accessible globally 24/7 and programmable on chain, but they also pay holders a yield. Our first product, OUSG, targeted institutional and high net worth individuals in the crypto ecosystem, making it easy for them to go back and forth between stablecoins and US dollars, and to use yield-bearing assets as collateral in on-chain financial protocols. In order to demonstrate this utility, around the time we launched OUSG, we also developed Flux Finance, the first on-chain treasury repo marketplace, allowing OUSG holders to pledge their tokens as collateral and borrow against them.
Borrowing against the yield.
This year, with the help of BlackRock, we enabled instant minting and redemptions for OUSG 24/7, and we reduced the minimum from $100,000 to $5,000, broadening access even further. While these innovations were great, access to OUSG was still limited to institutional investors. And that's why we launched USDY, the first freely transferable yield coin, designed to be usable in DeFi and accessible to retail investors outside the US. Since then, we further broadened access, expanding USDY across multiple chains, including Ethereum, Solana, Sui, Aptos, Mantle, Arbitrum, and Cosmos. We also built the Ondo Bridge to enable seamless transfers across them, and we helped to integrate USDY in a number of DeFi protocols.
So do you guys understand what's going down right now? With how this whole system works and how we all pump? You're gonna be able to have yield. So they're gonna be staking treasuries, earning a yield off the stake treasuries. Okay, you're gonna have USDY, which you can take a loan against out. They're fucking double dipping.
It's perpetual money.
Yep.
Exactly.
They continue to print money.
And guess where all that money's gonna go back into? buying more of these fucking
CBDCs.
tokens.
Yep.
And it's gonna create this fucking loop where they're always gonna have money. They're always gonna have. It's like an endless fucking yield. It's like the usury's dream of usury, or it's like usury inception.
Juicery.
You know what? They call it stable coin, and if you abbreviate that, that is SC for scam coin or stupid crap. I mean, freaking screw stable coins, man. I mean, it's all about these tokens at the end of the day. But hey, you know, they got to make it happen, right? They got to just find ways to.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
It's infinite banking. Yeah, it's a money glitch. It's a money glitch for infinite money for infinite income. And guess who's gonna have access to this? Only a small amount of people who actually know how to use this shit.
Right. And I mean, hopefully they peg these stable coins to some sort of or like fiat or whatever, these stable coins to some sort of value, like gold or something. You know, gold is gonna boom in the year of the sun because gold's logo is a sun as well, right? So hopefully they hopefully it'll draw interest to fiat, right? Hopefully it'll draw interest to stablecoin, being like, damn, I need to get in on these stablecoins because they're actually backed by something now, you know?
Yeah. Well, that goes into Judy's proposal with the Solidus, right? Because
that's right.
That's how it all ties in.
There was an fucking announcement talking about Trump knows who he's going to pick to replace Powell.
It's probably going to be Scott.
That'd be nutty if it was Judy, bro, out of nowhere.
But her proposal is
bro, he's like sucking dicks. He's sucking dicks now. Anything can happen, bro.
Anything can happen, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Anything can happen.
Scott Bessent does that for real.
No, I'm talking about T-Dog with Bubba.
Yeah, I don't know about
Hey, they
that.
said Bubba was a horse.
You know, they asked Epstein's brother about that, and he refused to answer that question.
Yeah. But
isn't that what the email was? Epstein's brother talking about Bubba.
They asked him in an interview about it to confirm it, and he wouldn't answer. He wouldn't respond. Sorry to cut you off.
I just want to confirm, everybody. I just want to confirm here. I've never sucked anybody's dick. I don't suck dicks. I mean, I didn't suck Epstein brothers' dick or anything like that. We're gonna definitely be making sure that I'm gonna flip flop all over the place just to make sure I'm always right, guys. I mean, I'm going to be the greatest president you ever see, because every time I'm just going to always change my policies when I feel, when I damn well feel like it. So that's what we're going to do. Okay.
Mr. President, are you sure you don't know anybody named Bubba? Are you sure? And also, by the way, in the same note, could you please answer what is Jewsery?
Well, what I'd like to say, I've got 2 points, 2 excellent points. The first thing is Jim in Japan will be changing his name to Juicery in Japan next show.
I'm not sure who this Trump impersonator is, but we're gonna let him pass. We're gonna let him pass here. We're gonna give him a pass here. But
thanks,
we're gonna...
LT. I appreciate it.
You only have the jack off, Jan.
But let me say something. Let me say something really quick that a lot of people ignored regarding that. Okay, so Donald Trump does make that duck face a lot, so they're gonna use that to try and legitimize that whole thing. But the first thing they do in society, especially in any kind of politics, to demasculate a man is they try to always make him sound gay. And I'm not trying to defend Trump. I just think he's hilarious, but that's the lowest your opposition can go against a man, is just make him sound like he's gay, even though being gay is more accepted in society than it's ever been.
Yeah, and I mean, don't be surprised if I end up revealing myself as a they, them, in the future. I mean, just to appease my voters for, another election, right? It's going to be okay. It's the way of the future right there. So if I'm a they, them in the future, people are going to accept it. Hell, white America is going to turn into they, thems ASAP if I announce I'm a they, them.
Nobody should have ever said that Michelle Obama was a man, and now they're trying to say that I like men.
Right.
Mr. President, what do you feel about Big Booty Judy? What do you feel about that? What do you think about that?
She definitely has a very big booty.
Berserker? I'm waving my hands like Pat Morita right now. Wax on, wax off. Which way am I going?
She's got a big golden booty.
Little people. Just
And it's that
berserker.
cryptocurrency
Cursing
kind of
people
way.
out at Walmart.
He's gonna be like, nobody's booty is more juicy than Bill's.
We got all the we got all these we got all
on
these
in South Park, they said that, or not South Park. What was it? Was it South Park?
Simpsons.
They said that oh no, it was oh, sorry. The Peter Griffin show, Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Bill Clinton they made a whole episode about how Bill Clinton slept with everybody and literally could sleep with everybody. But they're all sex freaks anyways. I mean, if you look at Chelsea Clinton, she doesn't look like Bill at all. She looks like Webb Hubble, a guy who used to be involved with the Clintons, and we know that Hillary was also having sex. She was actually the one who groomed Bill Clinton. She popped up out of nowhere, then all of a sudden Bill Clinton becomes a Rhodes Scholar. You guys gotta watch all those the Clinton Chronicles. Watch that on YouTube.
The Clinton Chronicles.
That's very good.
It's
You're
a
right.
real documentary. It'll blow you away. Mena, Arkansas, drug trafficking. And
I mean, dude, let's just hope Brad Garlinghouse and David Schwartz aren't connected to this, because Bill Clinton was at a Ripple swell not too long ago.
Well, it
Yeah.
might be swell if an
Crazy.
email comes out that Brad and all the guys were connected in more than one way, if you know what I'm saying.
Then the evergreen boat. The next
Like an
year?
evergreen human centipede.
Yeah, and then shortly after that,
Commence
you had,
docking. Commence docking.
you had 25 banks panicking and going in front of the Fed and actually talking about. I got a video loaded up here. This guy's talking about it. I just watched it 2 days ago. 25 of the largest banks actually had an emergency meeting right after all this stuff started coming out. It's all linked to the money. All the trafficking that
All
they
of
were
it.
doing for years. It's all coming out. I got another video. I was trying to get it loaded up. This guy predicted that in 2025, there was going to be a great unveiling of all the evil that was in the world was actually going to be shown to the world. The great unveiling is what it was called. And this guy was spot on. I was trying to find a video in the background, but I got this other video talking about the 25 banks loaded up if you guys want to hear it.
Yeah, what's this article real quick? Buster's got an article on screen.
I was just bringing up the Amplify ETF. They're talking about 3% monthly income, bro. So that's your question.
Yeah.
If XRP is going to be going up or staying where it's at, to do a 36% annual option premium income. That's insane. As an ETF, the shit's about to go. Get ready.
Let's go.
You guys ready for
It's
this
funny.
one?
Go
Hold
ahead.
on.
Well, no, Navi's
one's
got
fucking hilarious.
Is that Navi's or no?
Yeah,
because
that's
Navi's
not
got
women
one.
yet.
But
I'm
this
gonna
guy,
play it. Let me know if it's playing.
this guy,
Oh, hold on.
That's not me.
this is a guy that was all man. This man was strong and tough. And I refuse to say it, but when he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there, they said, oh my God. That's unbelievable. I had to say it. I had to say it.
Damn, is that guy's voice? That's really good. Yeah,
No,
he's
that's
throwing a birthday party, dude, at his house. Shit. I'm muted, you, G. All right, we got Navi's share screen.
Go ahead,
Boom.
Navi.
Ladies and gentlemen, 25 major banks just held an emergency meeting with the Federal Reserve after this critical signal was just triggered. Because this past month has been a month unlike any other. We had this news that BlackRock faced 100% loss on private credit loan, adding to credit market pain. Tricolor went bankrupt, and this is causing lenders to reassess risks. First Brand's bankruptcy, how a $10 billion auto parts collapse exposed hidden dangers in private credit markets. UBS winds down O'Connor funds in sign of first brand strain. Sonder gets abruptly evicted after short-term rental company goes bust. And OpenAI backtracked after their CEO was saying, look, we need a government bank stop because things are very, very wrong. And just as I'm recording this, we saw foreclosures jump 20% in October, a sign of more distress in the housing market. So people, this is a critical update that everything is not okay, unlike they may want you to think. We are seeing cracks in the financial system, in the banking system, and the signs are everywhere. And the signs are getting so big and so loud, you simply cannot ignore it anymore. And you need to know exactly what is happening right now, why these banks just held this emergency meeting and did not want the press to know until the press actually leaked this meeting with the Federal Reserve, what they're discussing in this meeting, and what signal was just triggered to show that things are very, very wrong. Because people, before every crisis, there is always warning signs. All you have to simply do is go out there and look for them and research them. Many people are just, passively going throughout their lives, watching the football. They have no idea what's going on. But if you watch this video, you'll be well prepared. So everyone, this is going to be a very, very important update. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into the news, the facts, and the data. Well. Okay, look at this, everyone. New York Fed convened meeting with Wall Street firms over key lending facility. This is what I've talked about on the channel, and I've been warning people that this is going to happen, and I've been warning people about a month in advance before the New York Fed actually held this meeting with these banks. But now they're getting 25 of the biggest primary dealers in America together to say, okay, what's going on in these money markets and how can we fix it, because time is running out. So like I was saying, everyone, the hastily arranged meeting, which was not previously reported, that's right, because what's the biggest issue for the banks? It is trust in the banking system. The bank does not have any reserves. If they're lucky, they may have 10% in reserves. If there is a
Hey, Navi, what's going on with this video? It's like 20 minutes long. D cartels talking about that in the background. What's the point of sorry.
I just wanted to give you the brief part. I was going to stop it after this little section right here.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I'll put it back up.
No. We're going to stop sharing. You guys get the gist of it. It was back to what I was talking about earlier. The cracks are finally starting to open up. I do believe it's ISO. I believe the ISO compliance is coming on the 22nd. The banks are, finally realizing, shit, we actually got to do something. The smaller banks are collapsing. He's talking about, I said there was like 6 major banks that went down like this month because they can't comply. They can't scale. They don't have the liquidity to do it. It's just a liquidity crisis. Money's moving around faster than ever did before. We're really witnessing the beginning stages of this ramp up. But major liquidity is a problem. That's why we're having a major problem with crypto right now. They're moving money into the tech stocks. Tech stocks are getting ready to crash again. Tech boom is going to completely take down the traditional market. It's going to be the next .com bubble. Literally.
Can you put that video in the private chat or main
yeah,
chat?
I'll copy it and put it in there for you guys.
Thank you. This goes back into the whole liquidity crisis that I've been fucking talking about with Solidus, and that's where it all comes into play because of the 50-year convertible bonds for gold. That's where it all comes into play. That's gonna be so you have a situation, you have a crisis, and they already have a solution already in play. Go ahead, Papa.
There is no liquidity out there right now. If you look around, I challenge you to find one sector of the economy anywhere, from motorhomes to cars to automobiles to housing, you name it, commercial real estate, everything. The first top 2 companies, and both of them are going bankrupt. That's what that video was just about. That 100 million one, 100% loss. It's happening over and over and over. It's all crumbling.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, I don't think this complete collapse is going to happen in the next few months, but I can't see how it's going to last more than a year. This has been happening in real time for at least 2 years now. This has been a slow collapse for the last 2 years. And unfortunately, the dollar is going to suffer. It's not going to be the world reserve currency. We know crypto is going to be the world reserve currency. It's not going to be United States dollar. It'll be a multiple. Well, I didn't say that. I did not
The
say
dollar-
that. Dollar is not going away,
the
but it will
dollar
not
has
be
been-
the world reserve currency still.
It is. It's always going to be. There's more
It'll be
people.
the first
there's-
time ever in history that one currency, one fiat currency lasted more than 70 to 100 years. It'll be the first time. That would
There's
be
more-
saying this time is different.
There's more people using the dollar today for global trade than than any time in history.
That's not true. China, India,
it's a fact.
Russia, and many
It's
other
100%
nations are no
fact.
longer even trading oil, gas, metals. They're not trading in the United States dollar.
The dollar's
They're
getting
trading
stronger.
in the rupee. In the rupee.
The dollar's
The
getting
rupee is-
stronger. It's not getting weaker.
So that's the whole point of this
Always
thing
gets
was to
stronger
prop up
before
the
a
dollar.
collapse, though. But a
2 weeks.
dollar always gets stronger right before a collapse. And how will you bring the whole entire world into a new quantum financial, a new system, if the dollar doesn't collapse? If it stays the world reserve currency, how are you going to integrate blockchain into that?
That's what the stable coins are for, and that's why the Treasury is buying back its own debt.
For our protection. I agree
No,
with
it's not
that
for our
point.
protection. It's not for our protection. You think they give a fuck about us? They don't give a fuck about us. They
Equal
will not.
Enoch, 4
they will
fucking days.
sacrifice. They will sacrifice the stock market before they let bonds go down.
The dollar is just a symbol of America's strength, the strength of this society.
Exactly.
They can change the name, they can call it whatever they want. They're basing it on the strength of this economy, the strength of this society. So they might not call it the dollar. We may not have green paper, but it's all going to be based on the military might of this country and who can enforce their will the strongest and the fastest. So until we lose the military power to enforce our will the strongest and the fastest, our currency or whatever, our will be the basis of the thing.
Yeah.
Because we got the most guns and the most bullets. We're the basis of the thing.
Yeah, it's not
And-
just, it's
and
not
we
just
have the
about
best
the material
technology.
power. It's about how we use debt as a leverage instrument. We use it like the mob, and we force people to use, like, our debt is part of, it's a more it's more of a strategy more than anything. It's the whole system is based off collateral, and the dollar
Don't want to use the dollar? Bye-bye, Gaddafi. Oh, you don't want to use the dollar? Bye-bye, Saddam. Oh, you don't want to use the dollar? Who's next? Step up.
Exactly. The dollar is the whole world runs off our debt. That shit is not going to change. It's just getting stronger.
Well, whatever it is, it's going to have to go from a reserve currency to the currency, because we all know that all of this stuff is leading up to a one world currency.
100%.
So, mark
Correct.
of the beast and all that. So if they have a mark of the beast coin or Satan coin, whatever, it's all gonna.
It'll be an owl.
Yeah,
It'll be the owl.
Probably it will no longer be a reserve
Gonna
currency.
change
It'll
it from
be
the sun
the
god
currency.
eagle to the Moloch god owl. I mean, who
I
cares?
gotta be
what they
one
print
world
on it? It's
ledger.
all-
I gotta run,
With
guys.
a
Sorry to
shit ton
interrupt.
of currencies you could use
Yeah.
to make
Gotta
it
run.
unified
Gotta
ledger.
take
Yeah.
girlfriend to work. Oh,
Yep.
Pleasure always hearing everybody in the panel. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for the video.
Look, God
Hell yeah,
bless
Navi.
everybody. I pray for everybody in this space. I really do. You guys don't know, but I really pray for all you guys. I want everybody to succeed. I want everybody to help their families in need when this time does come of great change. So continue to pray for everybody as well, those that are believers, because
Exactly.
we need it. We really need it. So Crypto
Hell yeah, brother.
Navigator out. You guys have a good day.
Peace out, bro.
Vietnam.
Yeah, brother.
Imagine
whole
how
thing-
people are freaked out over SNAP benefits and stuff. What are they going to do when this reset happens?
Right.
So a lot of people are going to need help. Period.
Yep.
Mental,
It's the-
food.
Yeah.
And they're- and-
sorry.
I'm sorry. And the food that they're used to buying. I was thinking about this earlier when I watched the thing on how a lot of them are going to have to reapply. That you got two letters in SNAP is supplemental, which means for now it's partial, it's not permanent, and then the next letter is in, it's nutrition, and most of the stuff you get, and because I was on when they called it food stamps, emergency food stamps, a couple of times. You don't buy health food most of the time, so they're gonna have all these like detox, like Herxheimer reactions when they're not able to even buy like all the garbage food. There's going to be a lot of like mentally ill people. It's going to be bad. It might be like that for a few days or something like that, when this big financial global collapse happens, but it is going to be nuts.
Cities full
Hell
of
yeah.
people with keto flu as they accidentally
yeah.
go into ketosis. They're like, oh, burning fats, ah!
Look,
Yeah.
I can prove everything that I've been talking about right here, just straight from the Bank of International.
Oh, we believe you, man. Come on, dude.
The next generation of monetary and financial
Sauce
system
them anyways, nerdy.
shape
Sauce them up.
based on a tokenized unified ledger, Bank of International Settlements, and building on the proposal of a unified ledger, the trilogy, the tokenized central bank reserves, commercial money, and government bonds. It's the next logical step to deliver a profound change for the financial system. Tokenization can enhance efficiency and open new possibilities for cross-border payments, security markets, and beyond, while maintaining the key principle of sound money, singleness, elasticity, and integrity. Stablecoins as a form of sound money fall short, but without regulation pose a risk for financial stability and monetary sovereignty. Boom. And it's all through a fucking stablecoin, all through fucking stablecoins back in Treasury. It's all through the fucking eCash Act. And this is why United States is buying back its own fucking debt. And it's not the Treasury. Treasury's buying back the debt from the Fed. And it's all going into one fucking thing. And that's where you get Judy Sheldon. You bring Slidus in it. You have the 50-year convertible bond. And then boom, you have a one world currency called the RLUSD. Simple as that.
XRP Mo is rocking that XRP bucket hat. Dope. Fuck yeah, it's dope. Shout out, Mo. Bro, Judy.
The brim on that motherfucker? You see the brim on that hat? Oh, man.
Bro, let's just go. Let's just go. I don't want to have a fucking sad, dismal Christmas. Let's just go.
Where are we going? I'm pumped.
It ain't gonna be sad. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be the best action movie you ever saw.
Yeah,
fucking ready, bro.
All we need is smart contracts and in the Fed Master account. We always need those two last pieces of the recipe, and we're good. We are fucking good. That's all we need. We got everything else.
Call them up. Tell them to hurry up.
They're going to be carolers at your door, Zerker, and they're not going to leave until you give them their figgy pudding. Better have your figgy pudding ready, Lord Zerker.
Figgy pudding. Dreaming of gumdrops, sugar plums.
It's going to be a nasty combination of Halloween and Christmas. It's like trick or treat, Merry Christmas. Where's your shit? I'm taking it.
Oh man,
there is no pump. There's no pump until it crash. Only get pump after crash. We might see some supply and demand fluctuation through the ETF stuff buying it, but it's not really going to make that big of a dent. Nor is you're
convinced that you're convinced that it can't go up.
I'm not convinced that it can't go up. I'm not convinced that it can go up. I'm just saying that we've seen that it doesn't go up because Hedera's ETF went live and did that pump. It pumped a little bit and came right back down. We've already seen it happen.
Well, luckily we ain't got to wait much longer.
I think people get caught up in. I mean, dude, you go back to the last bull runs. There ain't no fucking reasons. There ain't a billion reasons why this shit takes off. Like everyone's caught up and you need all these reasons. You need zero fucking reasons for crypto to pump.
Oh, I know.
But I mean, you wanted to do all this stuff, but
tired.
They still can't put no money through the system. Like unless you believe it's pure flip switch and they're gonna hold this shit down to $2 and then send it to $10,000 overnight.
No, they'll give us a $5. They'll give us a $6-7, but they're not going to give us the one that we're talking about.
Right, but that's even that though. It's
still a pump. $5 is still a pump.
The figgy pudding Christmas spirit mood. A 5-7 is good as fuck.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like
and
for
that's
now,
what I'm saying.
But,
we will most likely see that.
But 2 weeks,
But
bro.
you're-
I'd like to see it 20, 30, 50. I'd like it. Oh, let's run it, bro.
We're not
You
going to
know?
see 2030 because that conflicts with Bitcoin.
I still think $10
It doesn't conflict with
year.
Bitcoin because Bitcoin will go to 200.
Let's do a farewell to
You know what I'm saying? Like
Pelosi
it
and the
does at
heavies.
100, but Bitcoin wouldn't stay at 100 if we start pumping. Bitcoin's gonna fucking take off.
Bitcoin
if it
was
goes to
the memo.
200,000,
Didn't you get the memo?
it can still hit 2030, and XRP is not the number one coin.
But they can't give too much attraction to Bitcoin because then we go into hyperinflation. And then the attraction goes for let's just drop bonds and we all just buy Bitcoin. And the whole point is to keep bonds attractive.
Bitcoin's at 91.3 and dropping as we speak.
Yeah, they have to keep bonds the main appeal because that's.
Papa,
what the
you
whole
trying to help me or
system is
what,
based on.
motherfucker? I thought you trying to help me out, bro.
I am trying to help you. I am trying to help
No, I'm talking
you.
about Papa.
Oh no, I agree with you. It's not like I don't agree with you. I agree with you on a lot of shit that you're saying. But what I'm saying is
Just
that
certain other facts.
yeah,
I'm just trying to help you.
I'm sorry, but I don't.
yeah, I'm trying to help you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we don't pump. I'm just saying that when we do pump, it's gonna, it has to be through for a reason. And I think like we do pump $5, $6, $7 through ETFs. I think that might happen. That is a possibility. Dude. But the pump that we want,
what's the fear index?
The fear index is dead. It's like all the way to the red.
That's why we're about to pump, dude.
Yeah, nerdy, you don't think there's going to be a supply shock pump? I think there's going to be a supply shock pump if all these ETFs come in before the end of November and billions pump in. You don't think that's going to do nothing?
Let's go.
Not really, to be honest.
We are not going to see triple digits until they turn this old system off and start the new one. You cannot run two systems simultaneously.
Exactly. See,
I think triple digits is ramp up. I think triple digits. This is way big. What's up, Mo? You speaks. Mo speaks.
Hey, you guys hear me well?
Yeah, say it. Say it.
Cool, man. Finally, eh? I was like a mute, but now it's on the 22nd, but the real thing, it's they fuck around with us with all these ETF. And now it's a big bucket. They just pour 56 million and now they're throwing down the price. I don't know if everybody's exiting and taking their money out already. But now they're going to fill the bucket up. And after they could put the rule and regulation. And after they're going to switch their flip. And come on, they cannot run it at low price. They got to bring it to a big price if they're going to run it well. 10,000, 1,000, something, but not pennies.
You ever notice how you guys ever notice
end
how
the fucking show, dude? That was epic. Sorry, go ahead.
you ever notice how on Fox News, even though it's Fox News, when they're on the financial videos, they always show XRP in third place. Maybe it will be a 3-digit on a pop off because a year ago they would hardly even talk about it. You wouldn't see it ranked in the top anything.
Mm-hmm.
I want, what I want for Christmas? I want Adam to fucking verbally whiplash me on the show right now about how I'm not bullish enough talking about price before regulation. Let's go, Adam. Links in the chat.
I think we should commission XRP Mo to do a show outro.
I think
I agree.
Yeah.
Sayonara, right, my friends.
Sayonara.
Unless you are from Quebec. Wow.
Bullish.
When we speak, we move our hands.
That's right. Extra masculine.
Extra masculine.
Bro. So we're chilling. We're 2:51, 2 hours 51 minutes, 3:36 watching. It was steadily fucking gematria floating at 3:33 for like an hour.
That's skull and bones. You better watch out, buddy.
Fuck.
Bro, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. You know what I mean? But fear and greed index chart. There we go.
16.
Which is it's incorrect. It should be fucking mainlining to the left all the way down. Like it should be
everything they do is backwards. Even not to bring it back up, but even the fact of like the small argument over which one the world reserve currency and it staying within the dollar, even though as empires rise and fall, the financial system goes to the next empire. The United States hasn't always been the main currency of the world, so maybe it'll be the last one. But that's what they want, is for you to fight and argue over the dumbest little stuff, just like all the fighting and arguing between the I don't want to say maxi, but like primary based XRP channels, like where you got your little join ups and discords where you can learn how to trade and all this stuff like that. They all are against each other. It's all about every little dollar that somebody wants to make in between, instead of like having more or less some kind of camaraderie. Like normally what you see here in some of these channels, you have to pay to be a part of, and that's just silly.
Oh man, it was
That's
always
foolishness.
XPR. What the fuck you talking about? XPR and that white proton.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
What you
That's
say?
a hella tribal, bro. It is tribal, man. But
like gone are those days, Jim. Like gone are those days. Those were 2-3 years ago when we get in the chats and be all excited and all that shit. Right now, bro, I'm fucking done, dude. Like if I don't see if I don't see some shit go down in the next month and a half, like I'm gonna fucking.
You're just gonna have to keep drinking chlorine dioxide.
Yeah, I'm gonna shit some worms.
I'm gonna shit some worms. Chloride pool cleaner. That I was gonna say something too about banks, about bank acknowledgement, because one of my banks is a small bank, and when I've only been in the crypto for about 2 years, I just went in and just stacked as much as I could in case there was like a cutoff point. But one of my banks, I pulled the bank up and I typed in crypto in the search, and they had this whole, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 paragraph article about how, you know, they're not super small, but they deal with mostly business, and they're like, we're not going to be getting into crypto. We don't feel that it's fiscally responsible. We don't see that as part of the future going forward in the financial section. And then after I got my first, you know, set of bags, you'll say, that page was no longer available. But every time I've gone in there, they still, or talked to him, I asked the manager, hey, what's up with that crypto? And she says, I don't have any news. I'm like, oh,
don't know.
You know. She plays it off thinking she hasn't gotten into crypto, which I try to get her into. And, you know, it's funny. They're so naive. Like next time you go into any of you all go into your bank, ask the bank manager, not the teller, if they've ever heard of a book called The Banker's Secret Manual. That's a real book.
They don't know.
Mind-blowing book. Look up The Banker's Secret Manual. I'll say it one more time. The Banker's Secret Manual. And what you'll learn in that book about banks, how they run down, you could extrapolate a lot of that into what's coming with this financial system. And they don't even know it. They're so dumb. They're just ordering.
Well, they work there.
Yeah.
You know,
Johnny Cool, Zerker, that is what they want you to feel. Don't give them the satisfaction, even if the waiting stings. Stay stoic. Well, I'm taking notes from Jim.
I'm glad you know how to read that. There's a popular YouTube channel I've been on. I won't want to say a religious channel. And the guy was always asked why he says stoic. So maybe we could, in his honor, for the rest of the show, we'll just say stoic. Keep it stoic. Stoic.
Stoic.
Stoic.
Sounds like E Honda. Stoic. Be stoic.
Beautiful. I'm tired. I gotta piss.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Want to end it or
chlorine dioxide?
3 hours, bro.
Real quick before you guys go out, okay?
Run it, bro.
Run this point. Just want to run this point. This is from the chat. As of 2022, so this is a little 3 years old. As of 2022, the dollar is using 54% of foreign trade invoices globally. The dollar is never going away. Anyone who says the dollar is going to go away or it's going to die or something's going to happen to it is fucking retarded. That's my last thing I got to say.
The dollar's going away, nerdy. The dollar's going away.
My last thing I want to say is, the Zebekian Savage, you dropped the $20 super cash out. Appreciate you, brother.
The dollar's going away like the Nazis went away after World War II.
That's how it's not happening. It's never going to happen.
But crypto is about to fly. I don't give a fuck who goes away and who stays. Yeah. Crypto's about to go get ready.
A new system.
Without further ado, XRP Mo, walk us the fuck out of here, please.
Yes. Well, it's going to be a beautiful journey soon, boys. Don't quit. Just add up. Hold on, dear life, and we're going to make it wherever we are. Right now in Canada, it's 304.50. I love it. We went to 550. I was, and now I'm still waiting. Fuck, man. I've never been so patient in my life. And what brought me in 2019, it was XRP Chiz. And he disappeared. I don't know what happened to that gentleman, but he has some great songs, great video, and great contents. And here we are. Take care, guys. I love you all.
Love you too. Appreciate
Keep it
everything.
real, mon ami.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for coming in. J. Roy popped in, but way too late. We love you, J. Roy. You could tell the people good night, I guess.
Are you bullish, J. Roy? Never mind. Too late.
Crickets.
We're out of here.
Never mind.
We love you guys. We'll catch you on the flip. We'll catch you on Coffee Time Sunday. Thank you for coming in. We love you. We love the chat. Keep your heads up. And, you know,
Peace out.
keep the faith.
Keep it stoic.
Yeah. We love you. This one is dedicated to Mo. This is imminent. Let's go.
XRP better than the competition, that's why every day I increase my position. Fill up a bed, that's another addition. Ripple can't be stuck cause they on a mission. Saving you time and money, that's significant. Some might be similar but no equivalent. Slowly the market becoming legitimate. Making millions after millions is imminent. XRP better than the competition, that's why every day I increase my position. Fill up a bed, that's another addition. Ripple can't be stuck cause they on a mission. Saving you time and money, that's significant. Some might be similar but no equivalent. Slowly the market becoming legitimate. Making millions after millions is imminent. In with the new, out with the old. I'm telling the future, it's being foretold. Fiat currency ain't backed by gold. Now watch how this new revolution unfold. Everything hidden in plain sight. Ripple been given the green light. We getting closer to it every night. XRP ready to take flight. I fill up my bags with another load. XRP ready for beast mode. Don't do no riddles, no need to decode. XRP clearly is about to explode. Ripple the weapon, XRP the ammo. XRP the keys, Ripple the piano. Ripple the cowboy, XRP the lasso. This financial reset gon' be a fiasco. A lot of people do not comprehend. Correspondent banking coming to an end. Digital assets becoming a trend. Push of a button for money to send. Some people don't think it's that big of a deal. Some people don't even think that it's real. Wait till the price go right through the roof. Then show me how you really feel. BIS, IMF, FED, BOE. Can't forget about the ECB. RBC, ATB, PNC, SCB, they all know about XRP. XRP better than the competition, that's why every day I increase my position. Fill up a bed, that's another addition. Ripple can't be stuck cause they on a mission. Saving you time and money, that's significant. Some might be similar but no equivalent. Slowly the market becoming legitimate. Making millions after millions is imminent. XRP better than the competition, that's why every day I increase my position. Fill up a bed, that's another addition. Ripple can't be stuck cause they on a mission. Saving you time and money, that's significant. Some might be similar but no equivalent. Slowly the market becoming legitimate. Making millions after millions is imminent.
I'm just trying to help you.
I'm sorry, but I don't need your help.
Yes, you do, motherfucker.